Badger, definitely Rennie, and then somehow the person who just got into D&D and for me to Red.
Just because I didn't do D&D didn't mean I never did accents.
I was
Still,
gonna say
it is amazing and terrifying.
I just am too shy to do them. I do have good accents.
you just gotta fully commit. That's the problem. You just gotta fully commit.
Let me get on the GM side of the screen.
I'm laughing at something he said last night too. You have to say that line. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna
which
send
one?
you the line.
It makes sense if you know the lore.
Yeah. Please say that. Just his sigh. I feel like a fangirl at like Comic-Con. Oh my gosh, you gotta
say the line.
Damn.
I did go back just to listen to that line again.
It was so funny.
It was perfectly delivered.
Last night, like everything was so hilarious. I had to constantly mute myself because I was laughing hysterically, and I'm like, we're not gonna be able to move on if I'm like dying of laughter on the chat.
No, I was pumping that story forward. We were knocking out chapters. We're near the end of the book. I'm just trying to get it to the end.
Really? Okay, great.
Yeah. But
I
don't know, man.
We made a lot of progress.
Yeah, you guys, especially with like the 4 hours of driving. The book's like, okay, there's 4 hours of driving, but if you want to do things, I'm gonna put like 4 events in there.
I love how we're like,
and then at the end you're just like, I want to run them over,
hours.
and I'm like, all right, and then you're like, nat 20. I'm like, you run them the fuck over.
Yeah,
you absolutely like fucking head slam them with a jump from a vehicle.
Everyone was like, please don't. I'm just like, okay, maybe I won't. But then you kept encouraging me, so I was like, okay, fine.
Oh yeah.
No, everyone was like, just don't let Clarissa drive. And I was like, eh.
All right, we're live. I think we got it. There was a bit of a delay, but I think we're live.
Perfect.
All right, sweet. What's up, stream? Cool. Forgot the stream can't respond to me. All right. It was gonna be like, "What's up, Steve?" I don't know.
Hey guys, you gotta,
Hey guys. Howdy ho.
I'd be scared if the stream talked back like that.
Right. Hey DM. Oh no.
Why is his voice so
tally? Oh, I got to bring a towel. So which is just like my heroic voice, and then Mr. Herbert from Family Guy.
You gotta do the whistle.
People that want popsicles.
You
gotta do the whistle.
They're down in my basement. Yeah, that's what I got.
So creepy.
Get that fat ass over here.
I got all down here in the cellar.
I'm uncomfortable.
Get that fat ass of yours right over here, boy.
I love it. So
I don't know if I've ever expressed how much I hate Family Guy.
Oh,
You
the first season was
I
great.
like the first probably 5 or 6 seasons, honestly.
They're okay.
But then after that, it gets terrible.
It was actually
they really jumped the shark.
It was bad, actually after it got renewed, because everyone wanted it back, because the first, when it was initially there, it was actually pretty funny, but then after they campaigned to have it back, it so wasn't worth it.
I think I've seen a grand total
and then they
of
did 20 more seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, my favorite episode has to be when they go to the beer factory and rip off Willy Wonka. That was an amazing episode.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I know the one you mean.
I think it's the Samuel Adams factory or something.
Yeah, Sam Adams.
Oh man.
Also, living in Rhode Island, at least in the early Family Guy, there's a lot of references that you pick up on.
Anything past truly evil, janky ass drawn Stewie is terrible.
I do like the episode where they go back in time though, and they're just like, "What is this animation? What's going on?" And then they make fun of the fact that when they do those side recaps, they're just standing there not doing anything. Now Now,
Oh,
now
that
we
was
know how
a
to time them
hilarious.
out.
That was a
No,
hilarious.
don't you worry.
Do it.
I think I wasn't really a fan of American Dad when it came out. That was like, I think I was in high school when it came out, and like everybody was like, "Oh my god, the show's amazing." I'm just like, I don't know, it's not as funny as
For
Totally
some
Family Guy
reason, I
was.
watched that one so much. Kid, I don't know why.
I think I've seen one episode of that, and I hated everything about it.
Yeah, American Dad is not great.
I've seen like 3 episodes of Family Guy, 1 episode of what? What did we just say? American Dad.
Yeah,
I think I've seen 1.5 episodes of South Park. Those shows just aren't like
Well,
my
South
So-
Park is at least still kind of funny every now and then, like
Yeah.
even recently.
I mean, also like what
South Park to me just turned into like the news parodying the internet.
Yeah,
and I'm
Yeah.
just not
true.
about that. Like I
That's
like the
true.
early episodes of South Park when they had their own stories.
Oh yeah, well also I like grew up in like kind of peak South Park, and also I grew up when like edgy humor was like at its peak. So like I remember Drawn
humor.
Together, like when I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was like so in fashion at the time. So that was
Happy
I have
everywhere.
no
Tree
idea
House
what that
Friends.
is.
Yeah, Happy Tree.
Oh my
Friends.
god,
Yeah,
I remember
Yeah, Happy Tree.
trying to
Friends.
load Happy Tree Friends episodes on like DSL
I watched every
internet.
single episode.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh,
I
Happy
was, like,
Tree Friends?
fucking
You've never seen
12.
any of that?
No,
It's
I
a
have no
kid
idea
show.
what
You
you're
should
talking
watch it.
about.
It's amazing.
Why do I feel
Oh,
like
you
it's not a
totally-
Just
kid
don't
Leah.
watch
show?
it with their kids.
Leah, you should totally watch it, but without your children.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
watch
also a
the kids
show.
show without the kids.
It's just you have to know what you're gonna have them experience first. So you should watch a little bit of it first, and then if you think it's okay,
The problem with I feel like with that, it's like you watch one episode, it's like okay, well that's the entire show pretty much.
yeah, it is.
I mean,
I
that's
kind
a
of
problem with
have
a
an
lot of those
appreciation
things.
for shows like that where you don't have to be like invested because there really is no story. It's just all fuck off chaos.
Yeah.
I think that there's 3 that I remember, and it's the one where the kid's getting a haircut with that razor. There's the one with the moose that goes hiking and the spoon, and then the one where they play hide and seek with the veteran guy.
It's
And,
pretty
like,
much
those
1,000
three,
Ways to
oh
Die,
my
but, like
God.
cartoons.
Todd, Liam, right now, just go watch it. We got time. I don't have to DM anytime soon.
Listen to the live
I'm
reaction.
still waiting.
Yeah. Okay, so
for-
today on Twitch, we're actually going to listen to Liam watch
Okay.
Happy
What
Tree
is it
Friends
Today-
live.
called?
today on
Happy
Dungeon
Tree
and Dragons
Friends.
Reacts.
Happy Friends. Okay. Wait, Friends.
Could you YouTube it anymore? Is that even a thing, or is it like on Hulu or some shit now? I think it was on like.
For sure.
Well,
Sounds
I'm
good.
on YouTube and I see Happy Tree Friends from I don't know. Okay.
I'm kind of surprised it's still on there because they removed a bunch of stuff from YouTube. Like they removed the original. I can't believe you've done
It
this.
says
because
from
had
A to
violence.
Zoo. That's the one I'm watching currently.
Oh my god, I could hear some of it going off in the background.
I turned it up a little just so you guys can be part of the experience. Sorry,
I mean, if there's any kids around though, you should really not.
no,
have
my kids
more
are
fun.
upstairs right now.
Okay, just saying. Yeah. Yeah.
This is going over here. Okay.
While she's watching that, quick question for
You just ate the moose. The snake ate the moose. Oh my gosh! You just ate the snake open.
That's great.
we really fucked up. We needed a live cam reaction. Turn your webcam on.
gross.
Turn your webcam on.
Wait, I can do that. I don't know how.
There's a video button on the bottom left of Discord, right above where it shows your name. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey,
Just do this.
there we go.
Like it. Now he's poking a rhino. This is weird.
Oh, we're the
I
worst
feel
kind
like
of
an
people.
anticlimax. Okay, just randomly doing that.
Oh, it gets so good. It's such a good story.
I don't even know
Good
which one
story.
she's
So far,
watching.
they're just I'm watching the zoo one, so they're like trying to harass this rhino or animals in the zoo, and the moose is like really concerned about the animals in the zoo.
Yeah.
I have to look at the. 'Cause, 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 But that's the snake. He was like trying to help the snake ate, and then he ripped the snake in half, and then there was like this weird, I don't know, weird, creepy.
Yeah, I told you, like the sort of mid 2000s is like peak offensive comedy. It was just everywhere.
Oh my god! The rhino just like impaled this thing.
Oh my god, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. This is it. This is the live reaction.
This is Dungeons and Dragons reacts.
Right?
You just stepped on that chip. Oh
He
no!
is freaking out. It's great.
I need to turn this into a clip.
Oh no, he's joking on all these chickens and they're dying because he's just squishing them. Oh my god!
I can't stop laughing at this.
That rhino thing totally. I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the rhino's horn. And oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, no. Now,
So would you watch this with your kids?
oh, ew, ew, oh my god. So, like, oh, I gotta stop this. This is gross. He just, like, got his eye impaled by this, like, the helium tank, and then his other eye, like, inflated. It was gross.
Sounds about right.
I'll stop looking at me now.
All right. That was
I was
okay.
like,
let's get into this game.
That was worth
Thank
it.
thank you for reacting to that for us. That was great.
Yes, that
No
was
problem.
insane.
Rennie, do the voice.
Oh yeah,
Came
the
here
voice.
for.
Oh,
And she deserves it. She paid her dues there, Rennie.
I did. I had to watch that.
So imagine like a little tiny 3-foot tall red lizard guy,
All right.
All right.
and then you open a truck. He's like in cuffs. He's like, "Fuck, I need to practice it." It's like, it's like, "Oh, finally, you've rescued me. Now let's get out of here together and sail off into the sunset."
That was really good.
That's tremendous. I like
Yes.
that.
It was
Wow.
wonderful.
Wow.
Now say the line I was going to say.
Oh, the line. It was someone called him
Say the
small,
line.
and then so his like species like it's really huge in like a few years, and so he's like in a few years I'll be larger than all of you combined, and hornier and angrier.
I love it.
Oh,
It's a fun.
it was the greatest thing ever. Because I was like, what voice could he possibly be going to use?
He sounds like he's trying to hit a little Gimli with a Gandalf mixture.
Well, I said this on yesterday, but the direct inspiration was that meme of that guy who's like getting arrested, and he's like democracy manifest. And then,
Yeah. No.
take your hand off my penis.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Take your hand off my penis. Democracy manifest.
A succulent Chinese meal.
Did you ever send the link to that like meme or whatever in the other one? Because I
No.
still need to see that because it sounds hilarious.
For some reason, it does not let me download the pictures from the other chat. But yeah, if you throw in the game on like what your character looks like, it makes it that much fun.
So amazing.
Just a tiny kobold type lizard, and just a presence and voice like that is amazing.
Yeah, I love a good grandiose fantasy voice. It's great.
Here's a clip of the.
See, no one from that group knew what I was talking about, but it reminded me of the IT crowd when Matt Berry first made his appearance and walks into his father's funeral. He's just like, "Father!"
Do you
And
know?
it's just so
Actually,
amazing.
no. I was trying to place what else the voice sounds like. It sounds like Timothy Dalton as the dramatic toy in Toy Story 3, like the actor.
Oh, jeez.
You know that
Well-
hedgehog toy who's an actor.
Another I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know Timothy Dalton from James Bond and also
Hot Fuzz.
Yes, Hot Fuzz,
I'm
definitely
about to
for
watch
sure.
that movie soon.
Oh, great movie.
I
Absolutely
haven't
great
Hot
movie.
downloaded.
Fuzz is
Watch it
the
a
Hot Fuzz is
million
phenomenal,
times.
dude. Hot
And
Fuzz is phenomenal.
Doctor Who, when he played one of the Gallifreyans.
Yeah.
best.
Another voice that I find it similar is have you seen the What We Do in the Shadows show?
No.
I need
haven't.
to. I need to.
It's first of all, it's so good. But one of the characters literally just has that voice, and he does it perfectly.
Well, it's an amazing voice, and I love it. All right, we can officially start playing the game, so I can go back to not laughing and
Oh,
being
lovely.
souls.
You run, rascals. You see, peace and smoking. We
Yeah.
are shitting on a couple of well-deserved meals. The salted pork is particularly good. Salted pork.
All right, let's
Sheltered
let's
pork.
let's try to let's try to D&D.
Right,
We are
I'm
we are
ready.
half an hour in, and there is
Wait,
no
give me
D&D.
20
in
seconds.
Like,
D&D.
Give me 20
screw
seconds.
it.
Okay,
The
okay. 20
The
seconds.
the first half hour is always just banter.
Yeah. Us just screwing around.
Let's go.
I think someone said give them like 20 seconds. I don't know
I think
what
it
I'm
was
waiting for.
Skange. He said,
Yes.
"Give me like 20 seconds or something."
Let me know when that 20 seconds is over.
It's over.
Dun 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 dun
The 20-second montage. We need
In the meantime, the stylings of Leston.
I'm just playing the theme from Countdown.
It's the
Apparently,
All right, Rennie, are you good?
apparently in the UK, like the countdown music is like really popular to be buried to. So it's like dun 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 dun.
That's such
Wait.
a strange thing
To be married?
No, buried.
Yeah, buried.
Ugh,
A little bit more
Even
sad.
worse.
that's also
Could
Alright.
you imagine at like someone's funeral just being like, just play it?
No,
As they're, like,
this is
slowly-
the equivalent of like I don't know, like Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right music in the US.
Jeopardy thing.
Yeah, Jeopardy
More
music.
known.
Yeah.
Okay, so last we left off, our party saw themselves, or at least saw Thurnaga, wake back up from her slump and passing out into what seems like a monotone amnesiac of her former self. After dealing with that, they followed Sin over to Coneyberry and struck themselves south to find a fortress run by orcs. Within said was said to hold within. I can't talk today. An orb of miraculous power from the god Savras, one that seeks both destiny and time. Being told from the witch that all of them needs to touch this artifact at once and then bring it back to her. They assaulted the fortress from the north and laid waste to the orcs, barely even holding up a fight. A darkness bubble broke out in the north where some orcs and ogres were wrecked. A push of melee characters just lawnmowered through the front gate, and a goblin climbed a tower, pushed off an orc, and then fireballed some others. With that being said, Sin's party was rescued, sans a particular donkey. And as they met up with each other and talked a little bit about what happened. Leston went ahead into the church, finding the orb in question that has actually seen one of her former companions, and went to wrap a backpack around it. But as she went to do that, she was surprised by a shroud that seemed to engulf her and is now currently choking her.
Yep.
So we're going to pick up from there, throw on some battle music, and I'm going to need an initiative from everybody.
I'm just picturing like
We're fighting a
Doctor
blanket.
Strange's
Yep.
globe.
Blanket made of death, mold, and other unsatiatory things.
Leston's got this.
Yeah. I'm fine.
My thing there. Did I not click the button? Oh, there we go.
All right.
Do I also need to roll initiative?
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's going to want to roll initiative for this.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Wants to
Let
be
me get my
a
grand
cat.
initiative sheet. And delete this dumb space initiative. No one needs that.
Stupid space initiative.
Freaking space initiative.
Aaron is ready to play.
Yeah, I'm over here playing on my stinking phone because I need to fix an AC right now because it's super hot and I'm so sad.
Oh, is it not working?
No,
Oh no.
that's all right. I can still play and fix an AC.
Yay.
No, yeah, looks like I'm gonna stick with this. All right, and then so who got highest? And please name your name.
22 stink.
All right. All right. Second highest. What'd you get? Who got the second highest?
I
Leston
think
with
that's
13.
me. Yeah, with 13. Leston.
13.
Yeah.
Yep.
And next,
Scanned with 9.
next,
Thurnaga with 6.
and next.
Eve with a good old 2.
Oof. Right. So, we did damage for that surprise round, Leston, right?
That's correct.
All right. So, you go to wrap your blanket around this, and let me get some good battle music in here. Something, I don't know, worthy of probably ending a character or 3. We don't want Rainy Village. Get out of here, Rainy Village. Ugh, let's do some Spider's Den. Is that good? Does that kick? Maybe some wolf pens. It's creepy. I like the creepiness to it. And then throw in. Where's good old medieval battle? Did not have it. Skirmish then. No, you know what? We'll just keep it like this.
Yeah, righty.
All right, cool. So a pile of moldy rags in the corner lifts up and flies over towards you, kind of in the shape of like a Dementor, kind of like death, and wraps around you tightly. It seems as though as you breathe in, like it just you see part of the cloak just kind of like get into your mouth a little bit. It's just suffocating you, as well as doing this crushing damage. With that being said, Sync, you kind of see this going on from where you are, and you jump into action. So, what are you doing?
Excellent question. How far away am I from well, from Leston?
You can measure.
Actually, I really can't measure.
Actually,
I
yes,
said
you can.
I think I need to
35.
do a Constitution saving throw
Yeah.
because I have Hunter's Mark up, so I need to see if I lose Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Do you remember how much damage you took last time? I don't think it was over 20.
I need to beat a 10.
Okay.
Is the answer. I don't. Yeah, I beat a 10, so it's.
Yeah, you're good.
35.
Now,
30.
if you're blinded, do you know if you're able to transfer that to another creature? Because right now you're restrained, blinded, unable to breathe.
Oh my goodness. I'm able to breathe?
I will look up Hunter's Mark.
Because if it says a creature you can see, for transferring
yeah,
it
I need
specifically.
to be able to see the creature. That's correct.
Okay. So yeah, just it's still up. It doesn't go away. So when you get your sight back, you can transfer it for sure.
Yep, but I can't use it this round
Okay.
because I'm blinded.
Blinded by the light.
Blinded
I'm gonna run
by
up there.
the light.
I'm gonna run up there. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I'm sorry. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop. And I'm gonna attack the cloak. Huh. Huh. Huh.
All right. So yeah, you run up and you're gonna try to slash the cloak off of her face.
No, I want to search, or I want to aim specifically at like a piece of the cloak that is kind of flapping in the wind, so I don't accidentally hit Leston. Does
you can try whatever you want to try.
Does a 10 hit?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Furno's gonna come up there, and
Now,
he's gonna try to
roll a
beat the thing.
perception with Furno, and
Oh, okay.
you have advantage.
All right. Hold on. 16.
So Furno has this very weird sense. Something is happening. Right now, the people outside can see that the sky is getting gray, very gray, and very dark very quickly.
All the leaves
Furno
are brown.
is getting this feeling that there is something else coming.
I look down to this Gange and go, does this normally happen?
Yeah.
I bet this one. Okay.
Scange nods. Yep.
But otherwise, Furno has his turn. So
Okay. So Furno is going to run up. And is gonna attack.
Hmm.
$12.
12 hits.
All right. 10 damage.
All right. 4 of that is piercing, right?
Correct.
Okay. That is going to cut down a little bit, and that's going to be 8 damage.
But the fire is super effective. Hashtag Pokemon.
Weirdly not. It should be, but weirdly not. All right. So yeah, kind of bites into a little bit of this rag and able to pull some of it off. All right, is that your turn?
That's it.
All right, you guys notice that like outside there's some weird static energy coming in, and also it seems as though Landon, Sin, and Scrack have stopped perfectly in their positions. With that being said, blink. Oh, I can't give him that condition because here he has that condition. Blinking in around the three of you outside is, well, just that. These weird phasing dogs.
Wait, dogs?
Dogs.
Wait a minute.
You thought you were the only one?
And yeah, they are going to attack. So let's see. One of them is going to move over here. One of them is going to move over here, and one of them is going to move over here. And they are going to attack you guys. Let's start with Skange. Skange is an 18 hit.
Probably.
If it does, then you probably take 12 damage as this dog bites into you.
What? 12 damage.
Fernaga
Toy sound.
does a 19 hit
Yes.
and an 18. Does that hit?
Yes, it means.
Okay. So these two are going to bite you, and you're going to take a total of 18 damage.
Ow.
That being said, they're going to stay there and growl at you. It is now the thing that is smothering Leston.
Yep.
So Leston, as long as this thing is smothering you, it starts its turn by doing automatic damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it is going to be. Let's see where did I put my d6s. That's going to be 11 damage. And it has a special ability to where it is able to control you and direct you just for attacks. So it is going to wrap around your arms and make you swing at, let's see, Furno. No, not Furno. Aaron, give me an odd or even.
Even.
Ooh, odd. Okay, so give me one weapon attack at Furno. Regular weapon attack. No other bonuses.
Bonus action from Sync. He's going to be using what's it called? Protective field.
Is that bonus action or reaction?
It is a reaction.
You put it in chat.
I thought I did.
I'm just gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. So I'm guessing that a 19 hits, correct?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
-5.
So, plus your 6 intelligence. Can you
Oh,
roll
you're
the
right.
damage?
It's actually +7 intelligence now. 5. So
I
it's
thought it
7,
was
8,
plus
9.
6. It's
No, because
22, right?
I max. It's 22. It's is it not 7?
22 is plus 6.
You're right. You're right. 22 is +6. You're right. So it's 11.
All right. So Leston's
I do no
arm
damage.
is swung over towards Furno, but you hold out this shield, and as it does, it just bounces off of it.
I freaking love Psionic Warrior, by the way. I'm just saying, it's by far my favorite class that I've ever played.
All right.
Freaking
so this thing
love it.
is going to continue over here. Um. Yeah, no. So we're gonna go over to Leston.
Okay, so I do get
You're
an
up.
attack.
You are pretty much engulfed by this. You have to be. If you attack it because you're blinded, it's at
Oh no,
disadvantage.
that's fine because I'm gonna use my Clockwork Amulet, which means I roll automatically 10 plus 6 to hit, which is a 16, which I think we've
That hits.
established hits. And I'm gonna do my last second level spell slot, which is a Divine Smite on it. So does this thing count as undead?
No.
Okay, so
That's a
that's
question though. Left.
so that's going to be 3d8 radiant damage because it's a second level spell slot. So I'm just going to like do the attack. So that's 6 slashing damage plus 3d8 radiant. So that's
Now,
21
Sword
damage.
Forge, is that a magical blade?
No, you've established that it's not. It just
Okay.
has but it is a magical attack, I suppose. But the smite damage is magical.
Yeah, so my damage is full.
No, but you establish that Swordforge is basically just like a blade that sometimes puts kerosene on itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes puts kerosene in itself.
Yeah,
All right. Hey, dwarves have to sometimes make mechanical things.
right.
All right. So yeah, that hits and that goes through. This thing is taking some damage. And then that's full smite damage. All right, perfect. You are still grappled and blind. Your breath counter is going to tick down by 1, but I don't think that's going to be a big thing
No,
because it takes forever to suffocate in any game.
it's only 6 seconds. You can hold your breath longer than 6 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's like a minute plus con or something.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Equals to 1 minute plus Constitution modifier.
Which for me is
So
a
it's
minute. I can hold my
yeah.
breath for a
Like
minute because
round.
I don't have con. We're athletes.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. So yeah, that your full turn.
I think so. I don't think I can do anything else. I can't see anyone, so I can't do anything with my bonus actions, and I don't have any spells left. I think that's it.
All right.
Oh wait, no,
you're up.
sorry, I've got a second attack. I'm
Oh.
level 5. I forgot.
You do have a second attack.
Disadvantage 10 doesn't hit.
Unfortunately, a miss.
Yep.
All right. Good play though. Good play. I like it. I like the radiant energy. Skinch, you are up.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. I'm going to shoot a top left one and then the right one.
All right. The right one.
Can I use inspiration to reroll that second attack?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Let me just double check. I believe both of those hit. Yes, they do. All right. So 8 damage from the first one, and I'm assuming that you're going to move him.
Yep, should knock him back 10 feet.
All right. You aiming to bounce him off the wall? Or you aiming to move him like here, or bounce
Off the wall for that one, yeah.
Okay. It's 10 feet, so I'm going to roll a d6 for damage, but he's going to stay in the spot. That's 4 extra damage.
Nice.
All right, so he takes 12 damage in total. Okay. He's bloodied.
Actually,
And
can
the
I
other
choose?
one?
Can I choose not to move? Like, is that a thing next?
Yeah, you could choose not to move him, I assume.
Okay, I don't want to move the one on the right.
Okay. All right, and the one on the right takes 6 damage.
Because I have the swarm of flies on still. So when they start their turn, they should take 4 poison damage.
I'm going to put
Yeah, I'll throw that.
this on you for that. Yeah, that's
There's-
poison damage?
Yep, equal to my charisma modifier.
Okay, no save for that. That's just automatic.
Yeah, it seems like it's automatic. I threw it in the chat.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. With that being said, Thurnaga, you're up.
Okay. They're not gonna appreciate what happened just now. So I'm gonna bubble with my aura of vitality. That was like, ow. Yep. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to regain 2d6 hit points.
I'm gonna put a 30-foot
Yeah,
aura on you that you can see.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure only you and I can see that aura.
Okay.
Make it a little
It's-
bit lighter though.
It's 30 feet.
And-
Oh, that was a lot lighter. I'll take it though.
I think we know if we're in 30 feet of you or not.
It's just out of reach
Yeah.
of
I know I'm not within 30 feet of you, so it's fine.
of sync.
Yeah, this one isn't the one where at the end of your turn you get
Yeah.
just so you guys know.
Yeah.
I pick who gets like healed.
Yes.
And is that healing? You said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get healed for that much.
Yes, I did.
And
Alright.
remember
Are you?
remember that you've got aid on you as well, so you can heal, I think it's 5 points above your maximum.
Yep. Yes. And I'm gonna keep track of how many times I do this.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So just add that on as
Oh.
temporary hit points, that you can heal 5 points above your max.
Got it. Alright. Yep, that is my turn. Just went, ow. And then like a bubble burst from me. And I healed it. And I looked at this game and went, this is handy.
Right. So Thurnaga, that's your turn.
It is.
All right. Well, last but not least, I know that they've been waiting to get in the fight for a little while here. So let's invite the stone golem into here. That rises up behind Sync
What the fuck?
and is now going to grab a pretty sweet attack on Sync himself.
Oh.
Can I use another reaction?
You can only use one per turn.
Okay.
So yeah, this thing is going to take an attack on you.
Steven didn't like that we all lived through the deck of many things, and now just wants to kill us all.
So this is probably a miss. I'm assuming that a 14 does not
Yep.
get you.
Miss.
All right. And then it is going to move over here. So basically the stone golem, you see like the pile of rubble over in the left. There's a lot of piles of things that like to animate in here. And this thing just forms together as it has like two of these giant shields on it. And it comes down, it just tries to smash it on you as it ducks out of your way. And then it uses that smash shield into the ground to just like a gorilla move itself over closer to Leston. And we're gonna go to Eve. I guess she's last.
Alrighty then. Wow. Let's see what I can do. I guess I'm just gonna move. So can I double move, but without taking the full movement? Because I would like to. I don't want to get stuck over in the.
Yeah, you when you double move, you are allowed to move up to your double movement. So you don't have to move the full movement if you double move. But just know that that is going to take your action as the second move action.
I know. So I can use dead bodies, right?
What's up?
Can I move through the dead bodies or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can move through them. One would say that the larger dead bodies of the ogres would cause difficult terrain, but the smaller bodies are just fine. You can just skip over those
so-
like a sadistic necromancer.
I'm gonna come over here. I think that's my full movement. going to have Bobolina here.
Bobolina.
Actually, Bobolina's going to come over here. Yeah, she'll go here. All right, so I am going to cast. So is this one the only one who took damage?
This one also did,
I mean,
on the right.
technically, yeah, you can tell that this one's bloodied, but you didn't see either of them get attacked. Technically.
Oh yeah, I'm
But
sorry.
yeah,
My
this
apologies.
one's bloodied.
I
You
did
can
it.
see that.
You know what? I'm just gonna come up here. I'm going to Eldritch Blast them, I guess. Although this one would have cover, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You know, I'll just toll the dead. I'll just toll the dead on this one.
Okay.
Um,
So I'm gonna roll a save.
Wisdom save, I believe.
It failed. And no matter what save it rolled, it failed.
all
It got
right.
that one.
Nice.
That's gonna be 2 d12s. For a total of 9.
Oof. This thing is teetering and tottering, but has not fallen down. Are you doing anything else?
Yes, Babalina is going to throw a javelin at him. If I could just find. Did I not write down the stats for a javelin?
I think I've still got them in my inventory as stats. They're strength based, so it's just a strength attack.
Oh, I got it.
And they're a D6, I believe.
Yep, a d6 plus 2. Okay, so she is going to roll. Oh, no, don't do that.
Wow, that was a lot of work. Jeez.
Why is this happening? Okay, so she's going to roll. 7.
As a miss, unfortunately.
All right, that's gonna javelin. 13.
As a hit. Wait. That's a hit.
Okay, and I actually forgot to do this. I don't know if I can still do this, but can I make an Arcana check? See if I know anything about these
Yeah, you can.
phase in and out of our plane.
Yeah, it would be an Arcana check.
Okay. 8 damage, by the way.
Yeah, this thing's dead. All dead. It had 1 health left.
Okay. So we run over and we see the dogs attacking immediately. I try and cast a spell at them. And as they're throwing javelins, I'm like, wait, what is this thing anyway? It's weird.
All right, so you recognize them as blink dogs, but they're a little beefier, and I can give you 2 pieces of information.
Okay. Well, I can see that they're affected by normal weapons, it looks like. What are their attacks? And I don't know what else to ask.
So
what are their like attacks and what are their weaknesses, I guess? Or how healthy are these dogs?
I mean, I can't tell you the health and the number because that's just weird for roleplay. But as far as attacks, I can give that to you very
Scale of
easily.
What are they
So-
especially vulnerable to?
So they're actually not weak or vulnerable to anything. And they're not strong against anything either. They're very neutral. And as far as their attacks, you know that just dog, they can bite you. But they have a special teleport that can go a fair distance, and either before or after they bite you, they can teleport.
That's gonna suck. Okay.
They're blink dogs.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of in the name. All right. That's gonna be my turn then. I just these guys.
All right. Well, I
Have
wrote
to
you down
explain
with 2 S's. Succinct. You're up.
I see the golem attacking me, but I would never leave Leston to just suffocate. So I'm just gonna let the golem keep attacking me, but attack that cloak.
Okay.
It is a 14 hit.
As you attack it, this thing intercepts that first attack by throwing its shield in front of it.
Okay, I am going to use action surge and attack it again.
Did you already use that?
And there's my action surge for the day. I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay.
Dang it.
Oof. Yeah, you're trying to like carefully slice around this thing so that way you don't hit Leston, and it's just it's hard catching like the tail of this thing, from what you see.
So I got it?
No.
Okay. Ferno's gonna attack him again. Dang it, wow.
That is a miss.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm just not rolling.
That's fine.
Hey man, it happens. Sometimes you're in it, sometimes you're not.
I'm good. I'll get it on my turn.
All right, so it is now this thing around Leston continuing to suffocate it. Yet again, automatic damage at the start of your turn.
Yep.
15 damage. And
Yep.
it is going to it has learned from its last mistake. It is now going to attack. So Lester, if I can have you swing at sync, please. Just once, no special abilities.
Yep.
Hit. I am going to use protective field on myself. $11 damage.
That perfectly cancels it out. Do you expend any dice doing that, or is that just you?
I
Can
do. I expect 1 panic dice, but I have like 7 of them.
Okay. Alrighty. So with that being said, I kind of jumped the gun on the blink dogs, because they are up now, and what they are gonna do. So you said as soon as they start the turn, they take damage within 10 feet or 5 feet.
5, I believe.
Scange.
Oh, within 5 feet, yeah, they take 4 poison damage.
Okay. So I was going to tack onto this dog. This dog is going to bite you. That's a nat 20.
Oh boy.
So it is going to do 17 damage as this thing bites into you. I imagine it's using you as like a chew toy or something. Just swinging you around.
Squeaky.
It bites Skadge, and then Skadge does like the Street Fighter. And he flies back.
Scan squeaks.
And then
I'm down, by the way.
oh shit! Like you're down.
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay, this thing is
I
we're
kinda
just gonna
looked
yeet this
around
body
like,
over
what-
here. This thing's gonna move over here then.
Mm.
and we're gonna do an attack on Theranog.
2 attacks?
No, it's just the other one's gonna do an attack now. Theraga, this thing definitely hits you. It's gonna be 11 damage.
I am very confused. Wasn't he just next to Scange? Didn't he just bite Scange?
Yeah, he bit Scange and then he moved.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So Scange, I'm gonna put a little down tick timer on you. Yeah, there you go. All right, and as this thing bites over here, it sees you, and let's see. No, it really can't see around there. Let's see. No, they're just gonna stay where they are. All right, Leston, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna drop my sword forge and pull out my hand axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the thing on my face.
Okay.
19 definitely hits.
Yes.
First attack. 6 slashing. This is magical damage.
Yep.
Is it still up?
Still up.
Second attack. Does a 13 hit?
13, yes.
6 slashing damage again. Jeez, I'm rolling minimum damage rolls. Is it still up?
It is still up. It is. Yeah, it's not even bloodied.
Okay, we're gonna die. This is gonna be a TPK, guys.
Probably.
No.
Scange, you're up. Roll a death save. All right, that's 1 in the clear. Theraga, you're up.
Okay, I look down at the Scange and go, well, that's not good. And I, one, use my, okay, throw that in there. My other bubble.
Okay, we'll put a secondary bubble on your character.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal the Scange. 2d6.
You're no longer. You are back up with 8.
Does negative take away from that?
No, when you heal,
Okay.
you heal from 0.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah.
do gain an exhaustion point for going down, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't really do anything.
And then I'm gonna give myself some temporary hit points.
All right, so that's your whole turn.
Indeed.
All right, the stone golem is gonna go. He is going to take another attack at Sync.
Can I ask, am I able to use my reaction while blinded? Because I assume I can hear.
As long as Defender doesn't say a creature you can see.
I'll have a look. But
Because
anyway,
if it's not in the verbiage, then it's perfectly fine.
I'll have a look.
Okay, I'm going to wait to roll.
Okay. Yeah, it's a creature I can see. So there you go.
Okay. That's a cracked dice. There we go. Maybe not. I don't know how high your to hit is. 18?
Nah, miss. It's a hit. It's a hit.
It's a hit?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is going to hit you for 11 damage.
Okay.
And Eve, you are up.
Okay. I am really relying on cantrips right now. I'm going to Eldritch Blast. I'm just gonna have 15.
You got 120 feet of Eldritch Blast. You also get Eldritch Blast into the church. Just saying.
That's true.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah. You can see into the church. You've got a clear line of sight.
Did I miss what?
Where did I just put her?
And only hardcover in this edition is counted as cover. So if friend is in front of the wave of your shot, that doesn't mean anything in 5th edition.
You're level 5, so you should have 2 Eldritch Blasts, so you could attack the dog and attack the thing on me if you wanted. It's up to you.
Yeah. I was.
She scanned.
Oh, okay. All right. I did not know that I could see into there. All right. So if I Aaron, right?
Who is she scanned?
I love it.
Am I going to hit Aaron if I try to Eldritch Blast?
No, there's no. I really don't do any like crit fumbles, honestly.
Because they're stupid.
There's no friendly fire. It's been turned off.
Until I get like a Patreon of like super awesome fan made crit fumbles, I don't care.
Crit fumble.
You guys have it tough enough as is.
Okay. Then 13, 30. Oh, whoops. All right, so I'm gonna have these guys move here. And I am going to stay there because I don't want to get hurt. And yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. So I will.
Necromancer, stay your hand.
I will shoot. So now because I have 2 rays, do I have to roll twice for that?
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, so I'm going to use both on the cape. Also, can I don't want to abuse this. So can I roll an Arcana on this cape? Because now
You are the only one that does this, and I'm glad that somebody actually does. Yes, you can roll an Arcana.
It's
with me.
because none of us.
You can try to
I don't wanna-
identify literally everything.
None of
I
us-
want you to.
None of us are
I don't wanna
proficient.
over-
now, I'm saying like now that I mean it's a bad roll anyway.
Unfortunately, with that roll, you cannot. This thing is unknown to you.
Okay.
However, if anybody else that's smart wants to identify creatures in the future, just roll
I'm
it,
an
man.
idiot.
It's 5e.
Yeah,
you don't even have to
it's
have the skill to do
it's
it.
the smart thing that's my issue.
You have like a +6 and maybe. I don't know. Someone told me that they wanted to play their character smarter, I guess.
I did. I don't know how to do that. I'll figure that out.
Both of those were
Alright.
at the cloak? that right?
Yes.
All right. Both of those hit, and it is force damage. So I believe that goes through.
Almost nothing
Yep.
resists.
So that goes through 14 damage, and that is going to put this thing in the hurt zone. It is now bloodied.
Oh, thank God.
Awesome. Okay, so now that my skeletons have moved up to the asshole dogs, they're like, fuck these javelins. And they are going to hit with their typical weapons.
Bobolina has flanking, but Bob does not.
Okay. So that's for Bobolina. It's fucking 10 and a 6. Gee.
Misses, unfortunately.
And this is for Bob.
That is a hit.
Awesome.
Roll again just to see. Because doesn't Bobolina have flanking? So shouldn't it be?
Bobolina
Yes.
did roll twice.
No,
for
one was
flanking.
a D6, not a D20.
Oh.
What? Why are you rolling d6s over here? Of course it's gonna
My
miss.
apologies. My apologies.
Yeah, let's okay.
So an 11.
Good catch. You know what? Inspiration to Leston for seeing that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's still a miss, but you know that was a good catch. And yeah, Bob does hit though. Bob does hit.
Okay. So that is a D20. 5 damage.
All right. I mean, you guys are laying on some of the hate. This thing is bloodied.
Oh, thank
So
goodness.
let me just put that little thingamadoodle on him. And is that your whole turn?
I believe that is my whole turn.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into round 3. Sync, you're up.
Right. Well, I have randomly What?
I think she's
Oh.
calling out temporary hit points right now.
Oh, I can
Oh.
get temporary hit points?
No, not you.
No. I'm asking if Eve's in my bubble. She's not in my bubble.
She's in your bubble now. Right?
No,
No, she's
Ooh,
outside my-
no.
I
Just
am
Bob
way
Bobolina.
out of range, but I'm fine because I have a crazy pool of
Now, Bob and Bobolina can only be healed by her necromancy sources. Can't be.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
I was gonna say, and they can't get temporary. Okay, I just didn't want to miss that
Yeah.
thing.
Hey,
Thank
the
you for
stone
being
golem, though,
diligent.
is in the bubble. Does he get temporary hit points?
Don't be a dick.
God, it would be cool if it was a real stone golem, but those are CR10, and I can't put them in this game.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay, so let's see. Where do we leave off? Succinct, you are up.
Well, for some reason, I decided to randomly want to investigate and
Roll it.
roll. What am I rolling here? Arcana?
Yep.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do we use an inspiration?
You're not having much luck.
Yeah, I only have 2 left.
We all have
My
our days.
Guys,
Oh,
I just can't.
no.
Guys, my highest roll has been a 10. Okay, here we go.
Give you a lot of information.
I want that information. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, a 12 does not do it.
I'm trying. Ferno's moving 1, 2 right here,
Okay.
and he's gonna attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oof.
Come on!
Come on, Sink. You can do it.
It was a good try.
Come on, Sink. You get your attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you'll get it.
You can do it, Sink. You can do it.
All right, done. That's it.
You're not gonna attack?
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I
you
just
could.
attack. Oh, I can attack. All right.
Dude, doing these checks, doing these knowledge, you can do like one knowledge or like whatever check around for free. That's fine.
You get like one
Yeah.
free one.
I thought that was the action. All right.
No, that was not.
No.
No, that economy would be fucked.
That's
No,
about,
I was
okay,
gonna
well,
say that would suck.
24. Yay. I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
that
hit.
hits.
You did it!
And that's a magic weapon, correct?
Oh my god, it's a
It's a
magic
plus
weapon.
one, so yeah.
All right. Are you adding in anything else before I?
Gonna be using her for an extra D8 damage.
You didn't
D6.
use it already last episode.
I did not. The only thing I used last episode.
Okay.
I have it marked out with that because I do pretty good at monitoring that.
Okay.
All right, so we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I'm gonna count that
And-
all as magic damage.
Do you use any
All right.
psionic dice, or is that...
I could, but I only have 2 psionic dice left, and I want to use one. I'll use one of my last ones.
Just asking.
Okay, so that's a total of 14 damage.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are cutting this thing up, making it turn into rags.
Got nothing more regarding helping hands and
I
hellish
just totally
Rebuke.
realized I
do
could have
have-
blocked one of those hits, but I totally forgot. So hands off the chess piece. All right. Anything else this round for me?
That's gonna be it.
All right. Blink dogs. They actually go before the other thing. So this blink dog is gonna take an attack on Thanaga. Now, one of your bubbles, is that a spell or are they both abilities?
One is
one's
an
a spell.
ability, one is a spell.
Okay. So if I hit you, we actually have to do concentration checks. So from now on,
Ye-
whatever the spell is might go away. But let's roll them twice.
Hopefully not.
17 to hit.
Negatory Batman.
And he is going to blink right here.
Oh goodness me.
And then the next one
I thought you liked doggies.
misses. So
That's right.
he is going to blink right here.
All right. All right. All right.
And
I
now
call
it's time for the
foul,
shroud.
I call foul.
I was gonna.
Huh?
That is going not bad. 8 damage
Oh, thank God. I'm
to
sorry.
Leston.
I'm
And then it is going to direct her hand to attack Furno because he's out in the open. So,
Okay, so this
let's
is-
do an attack on Furno.
This is with the hand axe, because I said that's out.
Yes. Yep.
That misses. Nope.
No,
That meat.
14 misses.
no,
that
it's
meat.
it's a 14, yeah, because I'm blind, so I can't.
No, this
There's no
directed
advantage.
action is from it. It doesn't get the
Yeah. He
advantage or
hit.
disadvantage.
He gets it.
So that is a hit.
Ooh, no, it is not. I am using his new dodge roll that I just got with last week.
Hey, he can dodge.
Did you post it?
Nope, because I didn't type it up. Let
Could
me. Don't worry about it. I got hit. That's fine.
All right.
I didn't type it up.
If you
my
have
fault.
the dodge roll, just like I could look it up. Where was it from?
It was from D&D. It was from Bond 18.
Okay, I think I have that up real quick. Give me a second. I don't have it up.
Let me get it. I can get it real quick.
Can you send me a picture of it?
Yeah. No, you didn't send me a picture of it. No. You just said I can get one of those bonus actions. So I did.
From the neat trick, right?
Yeah, from Neat Trick.
Dodge just gives it disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it up anyway. That's what I chose.
And dodge would be a bonus action, so he has to perform that in his turn, not as a reaction.
Oh, he does. When you take
Yes.
a dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attack until the start of your next turn. Your attack roll made. You are right. Okay, I will get hit anyways.
So he takes 9
Fair
slashing damage.
enough. 9 slashing damage. Okay.
Unfortunately, pupper damage. Leston, you're up.
Okay.
No, yeah, you're up. You're up.
So there's two things I can do here. Either I can just like heal and basically.
There is an escape DC if you want to use your action to try to escape as well.
I mean, that would have been nice to know a while ago.
You can always escape a grapple.
You never said I was grappled.
Okay. I'll give you advantage on this one because I didn't say it earlier.
I mean, there's basically essentially two things I can do. I can either heal myself and just take damage next turn and prolong it, or just basically hope this thing dies before it gets to attack me again.
Which would help with the healing yourself part.
Yeah, but then I'd probably still go down with something else attacking me. But you know what? I'm gonna go all out and just hope I get to heal after I go down. Okay, well that's a hit. I'm gonna go all out.
Definitely a hit. Alright, it says 9 damage. And
11 damage.
Ooh,
So
that's
20
20
points of
damage.
damage.
You are actually doing pretty good with this. This thing
That's
is
some good
I haven't had to
damage.
use inspiration to hit it.
flabby dappy around right now. You haven't. I did just give you one, I believe.
I know, but I haven't had to use inspiration to hit it, which is good.
Yeah, you haven't. You've been hitting hard.
I suppose
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
just waving it in front of my face and happen to be hitting it because it's there. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, like,
This is
technically, if you
what's
can feel
happening.
something on you, like, yeah, attacking it's.
Canonically, what's
easier.
happening is Leston is just waving an axe in front of her face and hitting it because it's there.
All right, is that your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else because I think everything else I can do requires sight, and I don't have any bonus action spells left. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Skane, you're up. And you are up, actually. You're not dying.
Wipes blood from mouth, spits out tooth.
Doesn't have any more teeth.
You are prone right now. Getting up does cost half your movement.
That's fine. Is drinking a potion considered an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you are a mastermind, no.
You can
A
just stay
thief
where
subclass.
you can stay where you are and just like throw in Eldritch Blast. They're not going to hit you from where you are.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Okay. I'm gonna target this golem with both my attack, and
Okay.
I'm going to use. Now, I'm going to use that for the whichever first attack hits, if it hits.
Fairy of the Slow.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I know the first one hits. The second one does not hit.
Can I re-roll with inspiration
Yes.
again? My last inspiration.
Oh no.
That now hits actually.
Yay.
Awesome.
And so you add on 5 to that as well from the Fury of the Small. So that's a lot of damage.
Ooh. Can I also empower? So let's see. I rolled a.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that
you can re-roll a
lets
d10
you
if you want.
re-roll.
Yeah, re-roll my damage die.
Okay.
Which
One was a 4 and one was a 5, so you're basically just taking a gamble that you'll roll higher
yeah,
than a 4.
I'm gonna re-roll the 4, and I get to roll it 4 times, I think.
No, you
So
just you can re-roll up to 4 dice.
Oh, right. So it has to be different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if
well,
you did Fireball and you rolled like 4
Yeah, I
ones,
see.
you're like, yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do this.
well, that's fine. I'll still try it. So it's what 1d10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1d10.
it's the
4.
same. So
It's the
same
same.
damage.
I mean, you had a 40% chance of meeting or lower, so you know.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. So
Not the worst outcome.
So 17
So that's
plus 5
17
is...
plus 5, 22.
Yeah.
That is
does,
force damage.
does the thing where you can knock it back work on creatures of this size? Is my question.
let me see.
Because that would also be additional damage. And it could potentially knock it, or it could potentially knock it away from Sync. Hitting it twice is the other thing. Which would be good.
Trying to find that. Where did I? Just
That'd be in your Eldritch Invocations.
yeah. Where is it? I literally just saw it. Oh, repelling blast. Yeah, it doesn't
just
specify.
It says a creature.
If it doesn't specify, then it doesn't specify. I mean, you can do it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna move it. You hit him twice, so we hit a creature, you can push him 10 feet. Yeah, so you hit him twice. It meets the requirement to do it twice.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
gonna move
smack
him?
around.
You gonna move him into the wall, or are you gonna move him this way?
Oh,
You
definitely
move him
the
into
wall.
Move him this way.
Definitely the wall, both times.
Okay. I'll have you roll the 2d6 extra damage for that then.
7.
All right. This thing hits the wall with quite an amount of force, and you guys just hear like as like some of the wall crumbles a little bit, and like you hear like some like rocks fall down from the top.
That's
And,
my turn.
Yeah, he takes that extra damage. Thurnaga, you're up.
Here, have some temporary hit points. Add 5 to this 3. So,
For me?
Temporary hit points.
Yes. here,
Awesome.
temporary hit points. Alright.
I'll need it.
I look down at the goblin. I'm like, I'm going in there. I guess. I'm just kind of commentating on my life.
Oh yeah,
Most-
thank you, fake Thurnaga, for healing me.
Fake Naga.
Fake Naga.
Fake Naga.
Fake Gate.
Mostly because I'm like, what do you want me to do with my life right now?
What do
Okay.
you want?
It's just depressed Thurnaga.
It's just depressing. I didn't actually measure how far away everybody was. Because I want to go over to hit this guy. That's what I'll do. Do-do-do-do. Just walk
Hello,
in with my
world.
double bubbles, like, whatever. Okay. And then I'm just gonna try to straight up hit this guy. He's already bloody.
Yeah, that's a hit. 12 damage, you say?
Indeed.
Do you want to make a free Arcana check on this weird thingy, Madoodle? Or
Sure.
maybe the weird Ghoul Madoodle?
idiot, but
That was on the shroud thingy, right?
yeah, the thing that's on Lustin.
All right. You don't remember much, but what you do remember, you amnesiac, is a tale about a thing called a death shroud.
Yeah.
You have two things that you can learn about it. What type of things do you want to learn about this?
Oh, well. Good thing I'm an idiot in this, because I'm an idiot at this in real life. What is its quest?
Its quest is to kill Eston by suffocation.
What is its favorite color?
Yellow? Wait, no, blue. Blue.
Oh!
That's gone.
What
You
is
did
the
it! You
capital
won!
of Celia? But
All right. Anyway,
Okay.
Monty Python aside.
right. I don't know.
It's
What's
in so
its, like,
deep, I can't get it out.
Magic abilities. Like, what's the purpose of this thing? I guess that's what I really want to know. Like, why is it attacking us? That's what I want to know. They probably keep
Purpose is
coming.
more of like an insight thing.
Yeah.
I think you would know like you can ask like what kind of attacks can it do? What special abilities does it have? Does it have any weaknesses and or strengths? Is it sentient? Does it speak any languages?
Oh yeah, is it sentient?
How does it move?
I want to know if it's sentient.
As far as sentience, you would know that this thing was made by somebody, and whoever made it, it typically speaks the same or it understands the same language as, but doesn't speak it. You would also know from sentience that has dark vision 60 feet, and yeah,
So it was
you can
made by
learn
somebody.
one more thing. Yes, it was made by somebody or something.
So it has to be controlled by somebody.
Not necessarily.
Okay. What languages does it know? I guess it would be another thing.
Well, that's not that like it knows whatever the creator was, and that's basically like all you can get off of this. So you wouldn't be able to look up a registration model of this one and figure that out. Like,
Come
just know
on,
that
man.
generally like they speak what its creators knew.
Oh, okay. So that what kind of attacks does it do?
So it has two. It has a smothering slam currently happening to Leston right now. It is able to hit a medium or smaller creature. So if Leston was bigger, it wouldn't be able to. And it does a 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. And once it gets you, you are grappled. You are restrained, blinded, and unable to breathe. And I probably should have looked up restrained, but I haven't yet, so I'm not going to count that.
Okay.
Someone behind me. And also, it has the ability as an attack to use the person to attack somebody next to it. Once it is grappling somebody, it cannot do an attack on anybody else. It has to use that person that they're grappling.
All right.
But that is all you can ask. Those are to your 2 pieces of information.
Okay. Well, that sounds fine. I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Leston.
Oh, thank you.
Boop.
Oh, thank
You're
you. That
welcome.
helps so much.
I know. And
That's
I'm
actually
gonna get
not
myself-
sarcasm.
No, I know. I'm like, yeah. You're like,
Oh,
I'm
thank
like
you
about to die
so
here.
much.
Thank you so much. I totally needed that.
How come you healed less than for 10 to me for 3, huh?
Mm.
All right, so this stone golem
Oh yeah.
is
my-
now going to go, and it is going to yet again attack Sync. What are you doing?
I'm giving myself.
Give me
nuclear
a
hit
second
point.
over here.
Oh, they're talking to me. I'm like,
I'm really glad Thornaga.
Oh no, that's it. What?
Nothing. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay. Aren't y'all glad that I stayed level 5 and I have my double bubbles? I just lost my soul, but at least I have my double bubbles.
You just sold your soul for level 5. All right, so
I would.
this thing is going to try to attack over here. Oh, by the way, without Arcana check too, you would know that this thing is not undead. It is a construct.
That thing a construct.
Also,
huh?
technically, it's large. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. It never had
I'm
to
just
be.
envisioning Doctor Strange's cloak on.
Oh yeah, that's what.
You know, in
Really?
that like one scene.
It's like that, but like super moldy and like terrible. And
Ugh.
it says that it's also covered in like someone else's blood. I don't know. It's weird.
All right. Can I also like with my like 6 seconds tell everybody, yo, that's a death shroud.
Yeah. You could do that.
That's exactly how I'm gonna say.
You
it.
could tell everybody the
It's in
information that you
Sophie, I
learned
can't
as
get
you
it
learned
out.
it. This thing is gonna slam down on Sync for 22. Does 22
Yeah.
hit? Okay.
I didn't know that was an actual question.
I don't know. Sometimes you're like, I don't know. I use the power of psionics to just say no.
That's true.
Just say no to drugs.
All right, this thing hits you, and you take 12 damage. And I don't know if I did this before, but you are knocked prone. So many
Huh.
special abilities on this thing.
I know.
Ah,
But that is that's its turn. Eve,
Okay.
you are up.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I only heard you were up and hear my name. Okay.
Right, that was Aaron's turn.
No, that was the stone golem's turn.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
Calling it
Aaron's.
a stone golem, it's not actually a stone golem. Those are CR10.
Alright, so they blinked pretty far away. Okay.
I mean, if you're just relying on Eldritch Blast, like you got range
Yeah,
for days.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I also would like to have my guys attack too. And she's gonna have to be trailing behind. Whoops, nope. Alright, so she's gonna be trailing behind here. Okay, so I'm going to start my turn by Eldritch Blasting. Again, because I would like to.
Oh, restrained would not have changed anything that's happened so far.
Say that again?
I was just looking at the restrained condition. It wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah.
It just gives the attacker disadvantage, which you already have because you're blinded.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think those both hit.
You were attacking the shroud or the blink dog?
The shroud?
Okay. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, for 8 damage.
Yeah, this thing is just barely holding on. There's just a little bit of it left, like around her face, like a really bad bandana.
Oh, thank God, I might actually live.
So now I would like Bob to hit the dog, and she used her movement. I should have thought about that. She could have used her javelins. Can throw her javelin at this golem? Oh wait, that wouldn't work. Would that work?
You can roll an Arcana check on it.
I guess this is what we're doing. I should have got inspiration for starting that. All right. Yeah, I'll roll an Arcana on the golem also. I suppose we're just mid fight. We're just like going through the fucking libraries of our brains. Like,
Well, I mean, you guys are fighting more diverse and bigger creatures. Like, you didn't need to do this for goblins and orcs, but the bigger creatures are gonna need to.
Let me roll an Arcana to figure out what an
where I
orc
command
is.
them.
I'll give you 3 pieces of information, starting with the free information I'm going to give you. This is actually a stone defender. It is bigger than it should be, but it is actually a little weaker because of the magic that makes it bigger.
Okay.
Now, what do you want to know about this creature?
I would like to know if non-magical weapons will harm him, and um I mean, we'll go with that first.
So, damage immunities, actually. This thing is immune to poison and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non magical attacks that aren't adamantine. So, it's actually fully immune to
All
non
right.
magical attacks.
Okay, I see.
Oh, that's the thing about Swordforge. It is an adamantine weapon, but it's otherwise non-magical.
Yeah, so adamantine actually passes through this.
Right.
All right, cool. So, I am going to have Bubblina throw a javelin at the cape, I guess.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's so odd to think about us just hurling weapons at you and it's not damaging you.
I mean, I'm pretty small. I think it's pretty much fully covering me.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay, so Bob is gonna go for the dogs.
Yeah, that rolls for the dog, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that hits the dog.
for 9.
Wow.
This dog is actually untouched, so yeah, 9 damage.
Untouched, of course. All right. And Bablina, since she cannot do that, she missed.
Yeah, that's a
Whatever.
real Misserino, unfortunately.
Okay. So that is my turn.
All right.
And now I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Just to let you guys know. So just in case you start talking, and you're like, why the hell is she not answering?
Are you in my bubble yet, lady? Jeez.
No, I'm not. I
Take
feel like
my
I'm
love in temporary hip
Yeah.
point.
Blink Dog is going to attack Sink.
Makes sense. He's got
Probably going to
advantage.
miss. That's a 14.
Phew, thank goodness. Yes, that missed.
And then he is going to. Blink right here. And then now is the Shroud's turn. Let's start with that auto damage. There's gonna be 8 damage to Leston.
8 damage to me.
Yes, from the Shroud.
Yep, that's fine. At least I'm still alive. Thank you, Thanaga.
You're welcome.
And then the Shroud is going to try to attack Furno again. It seems like it thinks it's the easier target. 16 hit?
Yes.
All right.
It's only six damage. It's alright.
Yeah.
All right, and that is its turn.
Okay. Furno is going to attack the Shroud.
It's not Furno's turn, it's Leston's turn.
Wait, you skipped Sync.
Well, you skipped me entirely, dude.
We did skip you.
Like entirely.
Entirely. You know what? I have a little bit of a special condition for this. Sink, you're up.
Okay, special conditions.
If you
Alright.
kill him, Leston gets 8 points back.
Oh, okay.
And Furno gets 6 points back.
And Furno gets his
Yes.
points back, right? All right. So
No,
I'm gonna
Leston
attack-
actually really hates Furno and told me to side pick. No, I'm joking.
I know she does. No, Furno's the best boy. He's up there with Scange. Yeah. So Furno's gonna attack him, and he's got advantage.
Come on, Furno. We had
Oh,
20
oh,
with
good-
advantage.
thank goodness.
Whew.
That
Yeah.
is a hit, and I cannot do anything about it. Furno jumps up and rips this thing off.
Oh, thank God.
And it is dead.
Yay.
Oh, thank you.
I get my 8 hit points back.
Yeah, you got the whole everything else.
Ah, I can see!
Thank goodness.
Ah,
I
1,
can
2, 3.
see.
what the
it's a
fuck is that giant thing?
Death Shroud.
It just looks over and it shrugs. Just
Things over there like it's nothing, and I'm badly bruised right now. I'm getting hurt. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you're good. So Ferno is going to move over here. 5, 10.
That would give you.
I
advantage,
am moving
think.
right here
Yeah.
to get an attack of opportunity. To get a advantage.
Yeah.
You had advantage from where you were standing, but now you have advantage still.
I feel better about this. I'm understanding the
more
advantage
advantagey.
rules a little bit more, but I do appreciate you yeah, saying that. What was I doing? Oh, I was attacking, that's right. And I'm gonna attack with the warp blade. Oh, thank goodness. Yep. So we got 11 damage there. And that is all I'm going to do.
I believe this thing is bloodied. Yes.
Can
Very bloodied.
Ferno? No, Ferno already attacked, so he can't attack. He cannot attack twice, even.
No, the
Yeah,
condition
okay.
for that is they have
Yeah,
to be
it's
adjacent.
yeah, within 5 feet. Gotcha.
Would you like some temporary hit points?
Please.
Add 5 to that.
Thank
9.
you.
And then Ferno
Thank
can have
you.
some. So that's 7.
Oh, good.
All right, Lesson, you are up,
All right.
and you can see.
I can. I'm gonna use my bonus action, which gives me advantage. Where is it? Vow of Enmity. Here we go. Which I get to use once. But I'm gonna switch back to my sword forge, which is adamantine. I'm gonna make my attack against it with advantage. 26 with advantage, first attack. 9 slashing damage. It's adamantine.
First attack.
Second
As
attack.
you slice into this thing with the adamantine sword.
Yeah.
Takes this thing down. Describe it.
Oh, nice. I finally just get to see
The final
sword
blow.
forge. I suppose because it's adamantine, it just does this extra damage against like this sort of structure, and it just like crumbles through it almost like a sledgehammer. Like it's designed to just take down rock, and it just like
Cuts through it like hot knife butter.
yeah, like almost like it should be slashing damage, but instead it's almost like, bludgeoning damage. It just like takes down this structure, and Leston's just like, what the fuck has just been happening? And completely oblivious to the existence of this dog out here, which he has not seen, thinks the fight is over. That's gonna be my I suppose that's gonna be my whole thing, because I don't know about the existence of this dog. And I can't.
Yeah.
That's my action and my bonus action.
Which dog?
That's everything.
Oh, that dog out there.
Mr. Skange, you are up.
Would you like some temporary hit points?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Excellent.
You get 11.
Oh, that's.
Oh, the dog came back to me. Big mistake. Big mistake.
The Skange is a cat.
You never should have come back here.
That's a scary voice.
I'm
I
pretty
assume
sure
at
it's
least
dead.
one of those.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they both hit. And this thing gets obliterated. So yeah, you just absolutely Kamehameha this guy to death. Guess that you bounce him off the wall a couple times for the trick shot bonuses. And yeah, the blink dog falls. And you guys now look around to see yourselves in this weird gray, almost not material plane type situation.
I'm lay on handsing myself as soon as we're out of initiative.
Yep, you guys are out of initiative, so you can do whatever you want to do.
Well, I still have some charges to my thing if you just want me to heal you up. I have like 7. Well, I have like a minute, so I can heal you.
I'm not the only one who needs healing. But yeah.
Well, nobody else seems to be saying anything, and they're not gonna care.
By the way, it
Well,
feels
say
as
something.
though an utter silence has fallen around the outside, with the occasional distant kind of either scream or weird moan or something, but it just doesn't feel right wherever you guys are. It doesn't seem like here.
Did I miss what this orb thing was?
I'm gonna do what I was going to do at the end of last session. I'm gonna take like my war banner left over from my company and just sort of like throw it over this orb. Try and pick it up without touching it.
You throw it over the orb and you pull it back to try to move it, but the orb does not move.
Miss Gage, if you want more healing, you have to actually like come up and like tell me, because otherwise you don't know. I'm just like,
Can I grab the ripped shreds of that cloak?
The ripped shreds of the cloak that you guys just like ripped up?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just moldy shreds, bro.
Yeah, sweet. But I can grab it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
Why the fuck isn't this thing moving? Can I make like a religion check to see if I understand this thing better?
The orb?
Yeah.
Sure.
that's for you, Skange.
No.
This is definitely what that lady was describing.
Tell me if you need more, 'cause I can do a little more.
Wait, I have a potion. 6.
You can do this for me then.
Is there anything like written on the walls or anything?
Nothing seems to be written around here. It seems like this temple might be lost in time. Everything crumbled, or maybe weirdly crumbled or wiped away or kind of broken. The only thing that shows on here is a pedestal with an eye and this orb atop it.
All right. If this is a thing we're gonna have to look at, I'm doing it. None of you are.
Okay.
All right. Leston will take the cloak off it, and we'll take off like the clawed gauntlet and like look at it. Does it like respond to her looking at it?
You kind of look into it, and there's some faint shadows that you can see that seem to be swirling around at first, and then start making out this like maybe like a humanoid silhouette.
Leston's gonna touch it directly.
You touch it directly, and as you do, you to everybody else, you freeze in time. But to you, something happens after this break.
Nice.
After this break.
Another
After
soul
these
lost.
messages. After
Another
these messages.
soul.
I'm gonna
Not
get
a
rid of
Let's
this
just play
character.
the ad for Manscaping. Manscaped 2.0. No.
Raid Shadow
Um,
Legends.
Who else are we gonna sell? Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. Who else can we shout?
Audible.
Yeah, right.
Curiosity Stream.
Honey.
Was it what?
Honey.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Babble.
The dollar shaving club.
DSC. I use like half of these products. The fucked up part of it, it's like I've had Dollar
It
Shave
works.
since like 2014.
Yeah.
I
Even
have the
better.
honey thing installed in my
I
Google
like
Chrome.
Curiosity Stream and Nebula. They're good.
I don't have
you gotta
Curiosity
protect your
Stream.
security with VPN. You know,
Oh, yeah,
Express
NordVPN.
VPN or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, ExpressVPN, NordVPN. Yeah.
Actually, no, I do use NordVPN. I need something to let me watch things that you can't get in Australia, so I do use that.
Anytime I hear Express VPN, I just hear Ben.
Does the VPN also reorient what you're watching so that way it's upside down and you know you're used to it?
Oh well, then we do that automatically. It's like how your eyes actually like flip things upside down. It's that happens
Oh, yeah,
automatically
that's
for
Yeah.
Australians. Yeah.
All right, nice.
No, Australians just don't have that function in their body. So
Exactly. Exactly.
Right back.
Wow.
After these messages.
Australians are so interesting.
Yeah. I still can't believe you guys.
By the
think
way, this is a
Australians
legit like
exist.
5 or 10 minute break. Just letting y'all know.
Well, yeah. No, we thought this was all fake.
Oh wow, I've missed all this game art.
Isn't it nice?
Guys are gonna be so pissed when you realize Australia's just a joke that we used to trick Americans.
We all go there. Where are the deadly things? Everything here is cuddly, fuzzy. And there's no beaches here. Nobody surfs. There's no shrimp on any bobby.
It was all a
What?
lie.
And our
All a
accents are
fantasy.
fake. No!
I appreciate this game art. How did I miss it?
Well, you had a cloak around your entire face.
Yeah, you were.
That's true. I was blind, so I couldn't look at the chat.
Exactly. So basically, Thurnaga is like, I see. I guess I was the healer in this party.
Yeah, you're the cleric.
No pressure there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically imagined when she like got hit, it was like, and then bubbles. I was like, whoa, hey, oh,
Oh, it's like
that's pretty cool.
like airbags popping out after a collision. Just like you get hit, and
Yeah.
these bubbles just automatically come out.
Bubbles.
Naga wants to get hit. Just feel something.
Just to feel again. Or maybe it's like, ow, that hurt. I should do something about this.
Please stop that. I would appreciate if you did not hit me. Thank you.
That is enough. I have had enough of this. I'm done.
I'm having a lot of fun in the other game playing a monotone character. Like, it's different from Thurnaga, like the circumstances are different.
Yeah.
But being monotone is actually really fun.
It's difficult for me because I'm very like, I don't know. I want to be like animated in ways, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, just let it. I think after like next session, it'll just be like funny, attempt emotional. So like everyone would be like, oh, what do we do? I'd be like, why'd you gasp? I don't know. Like
Kind of fit in.
I just thought that's what I needed to do in this situation.
So well, we've got to the point in the other game, like when my monotone character, like she found theater masks, so that she's now basically unlocked 2 emojis. She can express like a that theater smile, like when she wants to express like positive emotion, and theater frown when she wants to express negative emotion. So we got to a point like where like we opened up a closet and all these like skulls fell out. Just like Shea holds up the frown mask. Just be like, yeah, she didn't like that.
No, not this one. I did not like it.
No,
See the mask.
Otherwise, like it would just be completely blank. Can't tell what she thinks. She's able to just like emote, like
Yeah.
Shea will remember that, like in a Telltale game. Like, you know, like let someone go who you don't like. Just be like, hold up frown mask. She disapproves.
Yeah, they're not gonna like, oh great, I'm the person that keeps these people alive. No pressure, considering I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you have no idea. You're just taking us on our word that we're good people.
Right, I'm just like along for the ride, and I'm like, well, it's either do this or
Be on
What?
your own. Yeah.
or what.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I guess
I-
this
that-
is what I'm doing.
That's why Lesson was like, you know, mad respect, because if I was in your situation, I wouldn't trust us. But-
Unless it would be like, and you're all.
Yeah. Leston would have fought you guys. Probably. I mean, probably not if she didn't have emotions, but that's like what her like initial response would be if she woke up with no memories. She would have fought you.
Yeah, I'm just like, Okay, a lot of this is just like instinct.
Right.
That's why like I'm talking to like basically whoever's closest to me. So it was like this Ganges battle. I'm like, I'm gonna go in there. Kind of like, you tell me if this is what I wouldn't do or shouldn't do because I don't know.
Yeah.
Guidance. Because again, when I was like, I have some heals left in my little bubble, so if you need it, you need to actually come and like tell me that you need it. Otherwise, I'm like, what?
Yeah, otherwise I'm not gonna use them on you. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. I don't care. We don't have that relationship that we used to have. This is not like a free service.
Unless you're like, give it to me, like, yeah.
We just
See
need to
why
get into a non-combat scenario so Skenge can finally exploit Urnaga not having a soul or morals.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll be fun. I can't wait for like us to get back to like Phandalin or Neverwinter like this, like actually interact with like other people. It's gonna be fun.
Like a big group of orcs or something, I want to be like, I'm confused. I feel like I'm supposed
Yeah, are we the baddies?
to.
Storming out anymore. It was like a loud thunderstorm this morning. Woke me up. We don't get much of those here.
You're in California, yeah?
Watch the north of California, yeah.
Northern California, yeah.
That's true. I was gonna.
Sounds better though. Thoroughly rinsed it so and what the smell. What else is supposed to do?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm loving all this game art we're getting.
Upside down vision.
What about Vision?
Hold on, we have new scan chart.
Yeah, we have a lot of new art.
Oh, what? Oh man, you redrew the Scrack token. It's so good with a hat. I love how they just Mr. Potato Man, like his nose and mouth, like it's great.
Yeah, right.
Lesson no longer trust blankets. They're just casual Thornaga. You know, casual Thornaga could be a little bit Saitama-ish, honestly.
True.
Babe, I did not eat a
almost
stinking hot
afraid.
dog. I didn't have the bun. I had nothing. I had no buns.
Well, you don't have to tell all of us. We all know you. I mean, what? But joke.
Hey.
Man, I really got to upgrade my OBS to Streamlabs.
Hello.
Is everyone back?
I think we're good. We got Ray?
Yes, I'm here.
Then we're all here.
All right, cool. No more bun situation on Sing Send.
All right, let's
Oh,
all have less.
Thornaga just dropped out.
Oh no. Gonna get Leston killed. Let's go.
Leston's kind of locked down for the moment. Need to know what everyone else is doing. And Thornaga just dropped out, so let's give her like 5 minutes. If not, I'm just gonna have her do whatever the crowd does.
Where the heck is Scange? Wasn't he dead? Well, dying?
No,
he's
he
fine.
got healed. Were you not paying attention?
It was bug splat on window shield.
I see.
You knock Scange down, and he gets up again.
Yes.
One Punch Man.
Yes.
I love it.
One punch orc. One punch Thornaga.
That's so perfect. I love it.
That is fantastic.
I would like to investigate the golem.
Well, give me a moment here. We're waiting for everyone. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you look over and you see rock. A lot of hard rock.
No,
Hard
and
Rock
nothing interesting
Cafe.
within the rock itself.
You can do an investigation, yeah. What did you roll, an 8?
No, I rolled an 8 plus Ferno 6 as 14.
Yeah, bunch of non-magical rock now.
All right. Can I investigate? Well, can I just go and well, I guess I wouldn't because I'm worried about Leston, so I don't know. I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, you guys see that Leston touches the orb, and just like the others outside that you're equally as worried about and 100% sure, has turned a monotone gray, just like the walls outside around you and the grass and everything else where you are. And she has frozen in place with her hand on the orb.
Is she a statue?
No. She doesn't look like she's turned to stone, but she has turned like like those like old black and white photos. Kinda
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Quickly stick Ferno on the orb. See what happens.
How about you touch the orb?
Okay.
Oh
Scan
no.
walks over to touch the orb.
And you walk over and you see that the orb has this like black mass of shadows undulating in it, and it shows the shape of a hat as you go closer to touch it, and then you touch it and you also freeze in that moment, hopefully making a stupid face.
What the fuck?
I cover up the orb again.
You cover up the orb with everyone's hands on it.
No. Yeah. With everyone's hands on it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a covered up orb with everyone's hands on it now.
Okay.
Bob looks over at Eve, and he talks now. But as he talks, it's not in that weird double voice. He looks around and he goes, "This place seems familiar. We are not meant to be on this plane, Eve. If we linger too long, they will sense us. They will sense us and they will come for you and your party."
Well, that's concerning.
I
You may, as necromancer, be able to slip by the revenants, but as you hear the screams in the distance, know that they are sensing the living beings and coming closer for the flesh and blood.
What the fuck? We just entered a church, did we not?
This may used to be a church, but it seems as though its walls are broken and power as well as gone. We are not on the plane of the living anymore, Eve.
I want to push Ganj. Do I see? Do I want to grab a rock, a heavier rock, and I don't want to smash Ganj's arm. I want it to. I want it from knock away. I don't want to touch him, but I want the rock to knock his arm away.
As you're grabbing a rock, you hear a shriek in the distance. However, it seems closer and louder than the other shrieks have been.
So wait, I'm sorry. What is happening?
A lot of things. You guys have looked around and found it to be more gray and more gray as the battle went on, and there's things shrieking. Leston and Skange have touched the orb and have frozen in place while they also turned as gray as this plane is. And Bob just exclaimed that you guys are no longer in the mortal plane, but you guys are in the plane of death, and that the revenants will come for you guys if you stay any longer. And now there's a shriek that sounds like it's louder and closer.
We can't leave them here.
Well, then, how do we
Okay,
get out?
well, I'm gonna try and have Babalina grab Skank, see if she can pry him off of the orb.
Bobalina goes to grab Skange, and there is some sort of force field around him.
A force
Seems as though
field.
she cannot get through. As she does, there's a shimmer of a force field, but it looks kind of fucked up because there is all these. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing here. It looks kind of fucked up because part of that shimmer you see are like these eyeballs kind of blinking every now and then it fades away into nothing.
All right, I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna start hacking away at that gem.
Oh my.
Okay, yeah. Roll an attack.
Can I try to go through the force field? I'm just gonna kind of put my hand out like.
And damage.
Your sword clinks onto it, and as it does, your sword chips. Please add 1 for attacking an artifact.
No.
I have no idea what that.
Well, your
your sword
sword,
is
so just give
breaking.
it a -1 quality. In,
Take
in
off the
magic.
+1.
Okay.
Yeah, take off the +1, put it to 0. It's broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you done been
All right.
broken.
Get it fixed when you go back to town.
Fucking sketch. That scary starts to tell in the dark, like level of creepiness. It's great. Oh man.
So did my hand go?
Are you attacking it
through the
again?
force
No. I'm
field, or
trying to
is
get rid
it
of the
just-
+1. Ah, damn.
Okay.
I'm trying to get rid of the plus. Now I'm getting all these really high rolls.
It's when
Right.
you don't need it, right? we don't
Look,
need it.
there you go. I got rid of it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to touch this gauge, or at least see if I can go through the force field on like my dead other person over here.
As you try
I'm like-
to, if you try to touch Gaines, the same thing happens. Your hand is not able to make contact with him. You guys hear in the distance a couple other shrieks. Just gets closer, and it seems like there's a couple more of them. Bob looks worriedly at Eve. He's like, "They're getting closer. There's more of them."
By the way,
Sounds
they
like a
didn't hear
hunting
the
party.
screech.
That's fine. That was a bad screech.
By the way, Ferno, I demand Ferno to use Fireball on the orb. Firebolt.
I look to Bob and I'm like,
yeah, go ahead, do it.
How are we supposed to get them out of here? I asked Bob how we get out of here. Because he seems to be like all
Bob
knowing.
just looks over. He's like, "I do not know how he slipped into the plane of death, but whatever it needs be, we need to slip out of it sooner than later."
Mm.
I don't know how to do. Is it just a typical D20?
Yeah.
Alright,
Roll
so-
damage.
Can I put on some gloves and grab the
You can try that.
6 damage.
Yeah. Ferno takes 6 fire damage as it bounces back to him.
Ferno takes 6 fire damage.
Yep.
Wow, guys.
Can I roll an Arcana to see what the heck this thing is?
Yeah. You can try to roll an Arcana.
Arcana.
Can I try and talk to the orb?
Unfortunately, this is unknowing to you. You could try.
I'm just gonna
So I put on some gloves.
If you let my friends go, we will gladly leave this place.
The orb just glows ominously.
Okay.
Guys, we can't leave them here, but what are we gonna do?
It looks like we might have to leave them here.
Is there anything back here that I can see?
There's a couple doors around.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the doors, and I'm gonna have Ferno go through the other door and have him come back if he sees something.
I'm gonna put some gloves on and attempt to move the orb towards this way. North, I guess that would be.
Okay, so you're gonna put on a glove. You're gonna try to move the orb. As you walk
Yeah.
into this room, you see what seems to be like tethered sleeping bags, kind of like moldy and rotten, and you see orc skeletons on the ground.
I'm going to investigate their bodies to see if like a necklace or something that could possibly be something like, I don't know, a key or whatever the case may be.
All right, so you're gonna take some time doing that. So you're gonna go and grab the orb with a gloved hand.
Yes, gloved hand.
As you get closer to this orb, you see it kind of undulate in a shadow within it, and then the shadow seems to kind of show the silhouette of a beating heart.
Hmm.
And as you grab it with your gloved hand, you see a vision
Oh,
that you and Scange and Leston see, but to everybody on the outside, you freeze in place.
Oh. Am I able to take my hands off, or is that
No,
not a
you
possibility?
freeze. You
Now
freeze there.
I am stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now you're
I'm in the trance.
you guys hear the screams even closer now.
I see
Guys,
the eye of Sauron.
guys, what do we do? I got a 21 for investigation now, and I'm not really. I am simply looking around to see anything shiny that blinks my eye because I am frantic right now trying to figure out if there's anything that I can do to help my friends.
Bones,
Bones?
bone
Okay.
dust.
Immediately leave. What does Ferno see over here?
Bones and bone dust.
I go in here.
You see what looks to be a very broken down altar room. You see all over the place there is pews that kind of are broken and slumped over. In them, you see these orc bodies that are slumped over them as well, skeletons of orc bodies. Looking over here where Furno is, yeah, bones and bone dust. Same thing.
What?
Same thing as the other room.
Isn't it frustrating not knowing what to do?
I have no. I can't leave my friends. I
I think I'm
cannot.
gonna start putting them on the map now.
I cannot leave them. I don't know what to do.
Make an intelligence check, you smart guy.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check right now.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Oh my god. The last fucking art drop.
Yes.
How can I ever do
things.
any serious roleplay with you guys around? This is great. Leston now making the face. Oh man. Oh boy.
I got
Now
a
you have
20
to
for
put
intelligence.
me up there with my blank space. Just like.
Oh, that was an intelligence save. Gosh darn it.
Intelligence save is what we needed.
Yes.
You kind of look around and you remember the words from the oracle. All of you have to touch the orb in order to bring it back. Why? I can't hold my shit together while you're doing this.
No, my face is to be blank. I have no soul. I'm just like.
This overrides it. Oh god.
So I remember the oracle saying that we all have to touch the orb.
You all have to touch the orb in order to bring it back to her.
Touch the ball. Touch the
Bob looks over and just, I can sense them growing closer.
Oh man.
Are you gonna tell? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Eve. I say, Eve, we all have to touch this orb.
Touch the butt.
Then I guess I'm touching it.
And I'm gonna have. So I don't lose Furno. I'm gonna have him touch it with his paw, and then I'm gonna touch it. And I kind of look at him like, I'm sorry, buddy, but this is for our own good.
You guys look at each other as you touch the orb. Tink, you slowly have your hand approach it, and you see just these waves of the shadow propelling through, just kind of over and over. And Eve, as you see this, you see the symbol of the skeletal phoenix from the shadow. And all of you, as you finally touch this orb, you all have a vision. The party, as we know it, is standing atop the roof of a castle. And let me set the proper music tone to this, as we are somewhere a little bit different. Yeah, like this. I think I could go for this. Is that just... Yep. Yeah, I'll go for ethereal plane. I like that. The party, as we know it, stands atop the roof of a castle amongst a blizzard. Some of you are frozen. Some of you are fallen with wounds that mortals cannot survive. And the last one of you seems to hold on to life as we look through your eyes, clawing forward to a weapon, probably Leston. As you look up and you see a cloaked figure stand before you, holding out a gem that seems to produce a string that then shoots into all of you. And finally, that vision passes out. From there, we see an aerial view. Hundreds of soldiers marching, some wearing different banners, but most of them wearing the torn banner and garb of an army that Leston is all too familiar with. Marching forward and marching forward, we flash to them overtaking small towns and villages on the brink of the Sword Coast, overrunning them each time the army grows bigger. As these are not regular soldiers, these are soldiers of undead flesh and bone. Eventually, making their way to the gates of Neverwinter. With that being said, you guys all hear the Oracle's voice. Only mortals can cut the ties of fate. This is one of the futures. If you all fall, the Sword Coast might as well. And with that, you all see each other in a circle around each other, and a glowing orb shines in front of each of one of you. And I would like each of you to take one free ability point and put it to whichever ability you wish.
Sweet.
Cool. Wait, what do you mean ability point?
So like one free stat point.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If you may push an ability past 20, but not past 22. Not being a jerk. That's the actual like hard magic cap of 5e.
Is there something else we could take instead? All of my
No.
so it's not really going to affect anything.
Can I take a feature instead of the stat?
No.
Okay. I appreciate the stat. I was just wondering.
I mean, yeah,
Can
also.
I instead just get a third bubble?
Yeah, no, you can fully level up. No.
Could I just get another hit dice?
Nope. Put it in the con, see what happens. Set yourself up for the future.
Constitution.
And then just quickly in the general chat, type in where you put your stat. I need it for thematic purposes.
For what purposes?
Thematic.
Yeah. I don't know.
My good
What's
man.
gonna give me another? Let's see if I put it in this one.
I've given up on intelligence and I'm just putting everything towards health now.
Oh, shooter.
Make the decision. Hurry up, Sketch.
Okay.
I mean, sync. Hurry up, sync.
Hold on. Okay, I know what I want to do.
This game says health is good. Like,
Yeah.
just like me.
Gange comes back with more luxurious hair.
Yes.
Luxurious hair.
Oh no. Yeah.
Eve, what did you put it into?
Even my
Eve.
dog.
Oh, that's so good. It's like a 90s cartoon.
The double
That has to be one of the
dog.
most cursed drawings I've done for the game.
Yeah, it's one of the most cursed drawings you've done, full stop.
It's funny. I know that CHA is supposed to be like charisma, but I'm like cha. Cha.
Cha.
Cha, dude.
It's gonna go with my cha.
As each of these orbs go into you, and you feel empowered. A voice speaks out to each one of you. It seems as though you can only hear one, as if it's just talking to you. And we start with Leston. You hear a voice just say, "Sergeant of the Damned." You hear Eve. You hear Holder of the Undead Phoenix. Sink. You hear Communication to bolster. Psionics. Thurnaga. Actually, Thurnaga, you'd be last. Skange. We
That's what
hear
the voice says. I didn't.
the body and the blood of the army. And Thurnaga, we hear
White
the
noise.
leader and the leader of Team Green, as you have a flash of memories arguing about the leader of this group come back to you.
Stupidest
This
name.
is
And then you guys
perfect.
all get like kind of force blasted away from where you are in this circle, and you wake up, each of you, on the ground back in this broken down temple. And you look at the pedestal, and nothing is on there. And as you look around, the pile of golems rock are gone, as well as the tattered remains around. But the orc bodies still remain here, and Landor and Sin and Scrack walk in, seemingly worried about you guys. But you guys now are able to wake up as you feel weird and cold, but very much alive and even empowered.
How long were we here?
Sin walks in and he's like, you guys walked through the gates and it seems like you disappeared. We looked out here for a little while for you guys, but then we heard a noise, and as we looked in, you guys were here. We didn't know what happened. Did you guys go in one of the rooms or something?
No.
I was in a void, and I feel stronger now.
Freaking Skate.
It makes me think of like the
What
Sailor
do you mean
Moon
avoid?
transition.
Yeah, you guys all just like I was thinking Ocarina of Time, like the sages
Yes,
around in a
yes.
circle, but
Oh
you
my
know
gosh, that's exactly what I was thinking about too. I was like, tell me I'm the hero of time already.
that's pretty much it. You guys are all the hero of time, kind of.
It's weird.
Excuse
Just
me.
don't die.
I am the wearer.
I saw a vision, and the gods spoke to me. They said I was the hero who's gonna save the world. I'm basically the most important person alive now.
Well, apparently I'm the leader of Team Green.
Nope.
So I'm
Nope.
in charge of you.
It was not
I
Team
looked at
Green. What did they mean by wisdom of the psionic?
DM, can I ask a question? When you say the army that I was familiar with, was it wearing the same colors that I'm wearing? Or was it wearing the colors of the army that haunts Liston's nightmares?
The army that haunts your nightmares. That's the one that you got ambushed with, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that one. It didn't make up the whole army, but a large bulk of it.
Okay. Liston's gonna be very shaken by that then.
Yes.
So, Noah, I just kind of look around at everybody.
So that you all touched the orb too. Did you all get like crazy visions?
Hmm. Yeah.
Were you all floating naked as well?
Only Skage was naked.
No.
Oh.
What do you mean the guy at the gate said I had him stripped down?
The only good thing about their Naga forgetting things is the time that she saw Skage in the bathtub.
You also remember that fact.
No!
It comes back.
It was one of the visions. One of your core memories.
Like from inside out. It would have to be green, of course, for disgust. And you are green. Yes. No, I just heard someone tell me that I was the leader of Team Green.
I think it said that if I died, the entire world would be destroyed.
Well,
Ugh.
you must be very important then.
I am. I'm basically even more important now than I was before, which is hard to even imagine. I'm kind of still processing it, but
You guys
yeah.
did all hear that if you die thing. So it wasn't just Skage.
Can I voluntarily make a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
Okay. Liston looks kind of queasy, but she doesn't throw up. I think with an 11. Like she looks like visibly like
dead,
shaken.
Is it because of the plane shift, or is it because of the memories?
It's because of seeing that armor for the first time since, and seeing it like take over Neverwinter, and that.
Note that it is tattered, rusty, and in very much disrepair.
Still.
Yeah, so it seems like
so maybe an even more evil version of it.
Yeah.
More bastardized version.
We should all just try not to die. That's what I got from that.
We should all just what?
Try not to die.
Well,
wait, the orb's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob looks over to Eve and helps her up, and just goes, "I don't know how you did it, but you've made it out of there."
Apparently. Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, go on.
Apparently we just needed to touch the orb. However, I saw
DM?
Yes.
Did my puppo gain an extra plus in stats
No.
or anything?
No.
Did my zombie?
No.
My puppo actually touched the orb. I made him touch it.
Yeah, you blanked out when you touched it. He actually he did not turn gray.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, okay.
No.
Did Scanja's secret conjoined twin get a +1?
The doppelganger.
He actually got a +2.
Oh, good.
Oh my god, I forgot there's a doppelganger out there.
No.
Actually, I totally forgot there's a doppelganger.
the big bad guy
Is a
is
shapeshifter.
is actually the Scange, and this is his doppelganger.
Yeah, we've been
Like
traveling
we've
with
been
this
playing with
doppelganger the whole
property.
time.
Exactly.
He just
I really
doppelganger-
wanted to do that, but against my better judgment, I was told not to.
The doppelganger just somehow has Scange's memories.
Yeah. He doesn't have to
Um,
do much of anything. Just
Yeah, Bob looks over towards Eves and he just goes, "On the plane of death, lots of things seem disturbing."
I shrug. I have no soul.
I don't even know what just happened. That's the thing.
It seems very mysterious.
I tell him that something powerful gave us a gift and a glimpse into the future. I think
I think it's obvious what needs to be done next. I think we need to go tell the king that we are in fact the most important people on the planet.
Fucking.
And that me being the leader, that I should be the new king.
Fuck kings.
Oh,
Leston's gonna march up to Sin up here, like, as soon as she sort of, like, sees him and comes to. She's gonna punch him again.
I looked down at the stage and it said that you're the leader.
Roll an unarmed attack.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And also, everybody roll a perception.
It's just strength, right?
Scange sense it seems
I'm
like
pretty sure an 18 hits.
It's pretty dexterous.
Scange sense is not tingling.
You go to punch him, and he hates doing abilities on you, but he also hates getting hit in the face.
Well, it would be the chest. I can't hit that high.
Yeah, so he's gonna roll a d8 and cut your attack down by that with cutting words.
That's fair.
And it doesn't matter because you still hit him.
Why the fuck did you show me that? What the fuck's Sin?
He just doubles over. He's like, "What the hell are you talking about? Why do you hit me again? I do not appreciate this."
Why do you keep doing this to me? What the fuck's Sin?
As that's going on, Eve and Thernaga, you hear rocks tumbling in the room to the south. It kind of sounds like something kind of just like fell apart, and like a couple big rocks kind of just like leaned over and then just kind of like fell over, and kind of like.
I go to look.
Same here.
As you go to look, you see that there is a hammer that seems to be inside of this pedestal.
That only the worthy can lift? Ha ha!
It is a hammer. It looks like it was built into the pedestal, and the pedestal kind of just like made out of stone just broke open. It's kind of long. It's kind of got like a sharp back end to it and a very flat square front end to it. It's made of gold and adamantine, and it has leather wrapped around the handle, and you can see many eyes on it.
I pick it up. The hammer. I mean.
As you pick it up, you feel as though you know what this is, as this thing maybe allows you to know.
Okay.
And it is actually a 1d8 warhammer that is +2 magical. And it has a special quality of all or nothing.
Cool.
Once per day. Actually, I'm sorry. It's charges. So you use a charge. This thing gets 4 charges, and that's 1d4 charges a day it restores. And I'll write this up for you. You get a permanent disadvantage on your hit. So no matter what, you can't cancel that disadvantage out. You can't make it advantage. You can't use a clockwork amulet. You can't do anything. You roll at disadvantage no matter what.
Okay.
But if you hit with this, instead of a d8 plus your strength plus your magic modifier, it is a d20 plus your strength plus your modifier.
Wow.
It is the all or nothing feature that I made up.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
That's pretty dope for a cleric weapon, considering you only get 1 attack.
If you want to, you can roll a religion check as well.
Yeah, I will totally roll a religion check. Because I'm super religious.
I think
All
you know
right.
what it is.
It is underneath the this is the symbols on it are the symbols to a lawful neutral god, the god of Savras, of divination and fate. So basically, its symbol is a crystal ball containing many eyes. You feel like you actually just came in contact with one of the utmost artifacts of this religion.
Whoa.
And maybe even spoke to someone that was there in the pantheon per se. But yeah, this is a hammer made in the eyes of Sabras.
Okay. I take it and I walk out to the rest of the party. And look what I found.
It's some sort of hammer object.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got the accent now because of the flashback.
I don't fucking give a shit what you found.
Oh, okay.
I'm just writing this up. Give me a second.
Lesson walks off.
I'm not sure what's happening. So.
I'm pretty sure she was traumatized.
So what's Team Green?
It's
You actually have all your memories back of Team Green as well. So like from the inception, when you're like you remember like having to lead people out of Neverwinter, remembering that like some of those people died, remembering that like like just like a couple like big moments of Team Green kind of like across the last couple adventures.
I wasn't sure if it was just like a scene of us arguing over like.
You also remember the Scange on your back scene too.
She remembers all of that.
Does she also remember the fact that we had a Democratic vote and Team Green totally lost out to something
You don't
else?
remember any of that. You remember for sure that this is Team Green and you are the leader of it, undoubtedly.
I was gonna say,
And whatever Sync says is
that
insubordination
we
and should be deemed as such.
That we voted and we didn't actually want that team name because it's dumb.
Why do you hate it so much? Like,
It's not a team name. It's dumb.
See, but it is because the word team is in
It's
the name.
not a name.
So
It's a word and a color. We're a color. It's a
Isn't
color.
that
Where
just what all names are for things?
no,
They're just
New
words?
Growth was at least legitimate.
No, they're just words.
New Growth sounds like a K-pop band. Don't at me.
We all voted
Yeah.
it.
I did not vote for that.
Team Green.
I did not
New
vote
Growth
for
sounds
that
like
one.
a Christian rock band.
Listen, I'm not the only one who voted for it.
A
There were
Christian
3
K-pop
people.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just.
I vote team every other color in the rainbow besides green.
Well, good thing I have no soul and don't care what any of you think. So.
Are we going to address?
As I walk
That's
out
my
with my
excuse.
totally
She
awesome.
looks out too.
That's the excuse I use when I disagree with someone. Well, I have no soul, so I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
So, does anyone want to check on Leston?
Well, I just left him with that.
Hey, wait, where did Leston go?
Oh,
He like left the room.
Oh.
I'm
Oh, left the area.
I'm off the map. I've walked so far ahead. I'm off the map at this point.
I'm gonna go try and catch up with her, and as I pass Sin, I'm gonna try and shoulder check him with like whatever.
Sin's just gonna look at you. It's like you probably don't want to chase her. She gets like this sometimes.
She gets like this sometimes.
Is it because she's a woman?
Not only has she been betrayed by her friend, lost her donkey, attacked by
that was my donkey, okay?
blanket.
His eyes actually do. He gets very serious at that point, and his eyes get all like flamey with thaumaturgy.
I seriously forgot about the donkey. Oh my god.
Prestidigitation.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy him back.
Thaumaturgy.
Turn black. Like, I have nothing to say back anyway. I'm gonna tell him that I've heard enough of you, from you, and good day, sir.
I said good day.
He just eyes you down and you go away.
However, I am pretty scared to go check on her because she scares me.
Fucking thought so.
She's scared.
Yeah, he looks at you. It's just help her any way you can, and he's gonna give you a point of bardic inspiration.
For what?
1d8 for 10 minutes on whatever you roll in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Use it once.
All right. Well, I'll just catch up with Leston, I suppose.
You probably can. I can't walk that fast. I'm sure.
You got tiny legs.
Me and my crew.
You got a big head and little eyes.
I'm just not entirely sure how well the plan would go.
Landor walks over to Sin, and whoever's around can just hear him say, I can not see her anymore. I can't see them anymore. Or the orb. Did something happen? Are they alive?" And Sin is just like, yes, they are alive. We'll check on your condition later.
Can't see us anymore. Interesting.
Well, he was tortured and blind.
He was
No.
blinded, but
He was able to see us.
He was able to see you guys as like an ethereal blue outline, and no longer can see you guys as such.
Mine was a dull blue.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I add that to my character sheet now? I'm gonna add. Oh my goodness.
I like the music in the background. That sounds very elvish, like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I love this
It's
track.
literally called Elven Glade.
It's
so-
such a good track. I've used this.
You
one
know
a
what?
bit.
Aaron, I'm gonna give you inspiration for calling
Oh
exactly
my
what this track was.
Ridiculous.
I give inspiration for very dumb things.
I love it. I didn't have any more. I have two more. One.
For starting the chain of Arcana checks.
Yes, I will give you inspiration for starting the chain of Arcana checks. Because
Really,
need to be doing it.
Not the same
You
one I
really,
have.
really wanted that.
Fine then. If it's not the same, then I'll take it back.
No.
All right,
Oh,
yeah, you get the
magic
inspiration.
bonus. So I do a +2 to the magic bonus?
Yes,
Okay.
because that will translate it to hit and damage.
Okay. So I'm just calling it the all or nothing Warhammer.
That's
I like,
what I wanted
like
to call
that
it.
word. I like that name.
All or nothing.
Or nothing, baby.
And it has
Is there a
4
way I-
charges.
Yeah, okay. Where do I add that in?
I have
Or
no
do I
idea.
just, I was gonna say. I'll do it in this description.
Yeah, in the description.
4 charges.
And if you ever use any charges, the next dawn, you just roll a d4 and you get that many charges back up to a maximum of 4.
I'm gonna do D4 recharge. 2 each day.
I'm trying to find Leston, by the way.
I'm just walking back the way we came, so it would be the same path. So
Eventually, you run into her. Quicker than not. I did the slope value calculation for it, and you catch up pretty quick.
yeah, you move
So
like
I
20% faster than me.
So before I actually approach her, I turn over to Bob and I'm like, all right, tell me I can do this. I can do this. I'm like hyping myself up.
Bob slaps you across the face with his bony hand, and he's like, "Listen to me. Wait, no. Listen to me. You've got this."
Got this, bro.
So I walk over to Leston and I'm like, you are you okay?
I'm fine.
I know that a lot of things have happened over the past day or couple of days. I didn't think about what I was gonna say.
No, this is cool. This is in the moment. Trust me. Bob said, "You got this. You got this."
And I know that things have not gone the way any of us have expected them to. However, we're all still here and some semi well. And I just hope that you're not holding yourself accountable for anything, or I mean, I don't know what necessarily what's going on. Do you just need a moment?
Leston stops when you say holding yourself accountable.
By the way, Leston, you're the one that's going to call for any checks in this. If I'm not going to call for any checks, if you want to call for any checks, it's totally up to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Your guess, see.
Leston
I'm
just kind of
following
like
behind them, just listening.
Leston just kind of like clenches like her like fist a little. It's just like you don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know.
Well, hey, I'm listening. Enlighten me.
I'm just observing the interaction, like,
It's I just fucking find out that so many people died and I didn't see it coming. I should have seen it coming. I should have known, but I didn't. And now I find out that it's some fucking wizard with an agenda did it because of me. It was me. I already knew it was my fault, but now all those people died because some guy was seeking me out. They all died because of me. Because some guy was fucking with my life. And that vision. I saw that armor. I've seen that armor before. I can't. People are saying, that voice said that they need me, that they need us to try and stop it. I can't. I couldn't do anything to stop him last time. I'm not gonna fucking go through it again. I'm not gonna go through this all over again just to fail like I fucking did the last time. They've got the wrong fucking hero. I'm not a fucking hero. All I fucking need to do, I just need to kill whoever is responsible for those people dying. That's all I signed up to do. That's what I swore to do. I can't save people. I've never been able to do that. All I can do is just... All I can do is maybe kill one fucking bad guy. That's all I can do.
Listen. Take a look at the misfit group that we have here. Does it look like any of us, with maybe the exception of Thornaga, if she had her soul, any of us are heroes? I am responsible for my own family's possible death. None of us are heroes. We are merely trying to make up for the wrongs that we have done.
Wait, you guys are bad guys?
I look at Thornaga and I'm like, okay, a second. Give me a second.
That's great.
I look at Liston and I'm like, we have only known each other for a few months, and look at all that we have accomplished now. Before then, all I was known for was killing some fucking noble's daughter. And now my family rots in prison because of it.
What?
Trust me, you are not the only one who has baggage or carries around this huge boulder of guilt with you every day. The only difference is you've done more good than I have. Now, whether you think here or not, these towns, this land depend on us right now. We've all seen the vision. We've seen the same thing. The only thing we can do is work together with the power of friendship and hopefully prevent what we saw from happening. Again, we're not heroes. We're all that is expected of us, all that is expected of you, is to just do what you can. That's all. And I place my hand on her shoulder, very, kind of nervous.
Hesitantly. You do the back and forth thing a little before you just do it.
I just say, it's okay to not believe in yourself. I think the only one who really does is Scange. But
we all hate that.
none of this, and look at me, none of this is your fault. I don't know who this wizard is. I don't know what his deal is, but he makes his own decisions, and he would have hurt someone else. He's still hurting people, and he will continue to do so, whether you place that blame on you or if it's on someone else. You know, I'm not really good at talking. I'm not good at these conversations, but I cannot have you continue to walk around like this. You are not the only one who has done wrong, who has caused pain. We've all done that. You're not a bad person for it. And I don't know what else to say. All we can do is continue.
And see.
Yeah, I'm done. I got nothing else. I'm just like, I really hope you take no offense by this. I just need you to know it's not your fault.
not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not
So
your
wait, are we bad guys? I'm kind of confused here.
Scan just standing next to her. Yeah,
Yeah.
game.
I was here the whole time.
Oh, some powerful words have been said.
Well,
Listen. We're not bad people. We're just
Bad situations.
well,
He's yelling at me now.
when did we become bad guys? Only because I just remembered some stuff about myself.
Thurnaga,
It was
speaking
when
of
you.
remembering, seeing both Leston and Eve open up like this, your nose starts to bleed as you have a large portion of your memory brought back to you of Leston and Eve as you know them. Everything just comes back, seeing them open up like this, of those two.
It's so weird because like my memories come back, but I still feel nothing. So it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Wait, you killed people? Because I didn't know that about you. Because I didn't know that she killed people. We don't talk like that.
That's a long story.
Leston just kind of like, like absorbing all that. It's like she seems to have like calmed down like a bit. Like it's clear that like the words have made some impact, but at the same time, everything that Leston is going through is like, it's not that it hasn't helped, but it's too much to be fixed by like a single conversation. And she just goes like, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can go through all this again just to fail again. I can't.
Well, if you don't, then everybody will die.
I can only imagine, Leston, that this conversation started out with very strong words from Eve, but as you look around, you see your whole party there. They chased after you, and they're all there for you. Even Skange.
She knows, but at the same time, sometimes things like that don't necessarily fix problems that are more deep-seated than that.
You can't just
Pointing out the
feel
powerful
trauma with one conversation, you know. Understandable. The only difference is that now you have us. And just as Thurnaga said, even if you do think you're destined to fail, whether you try or not, people are still going to die. It's just a matter of how many, in my opinion.
I just think they chose the wrong heroes, though.
Well, they picked you, so stop running away.
I'm not running.
Obviously you are. You just ran away from us. And that little Orby thingy. Because you didn't like what it said.
I like this Thurnaga.
This one's sassy.
Thurnaga's blunt. Dude, watch out. She's going to be doing 1d8 blunt force trauma to your ass. Oof.
Psychic, emotional
I'm like
damage.
it's like
Emotional
really
damage.
harsh and mean. And I'm waiting for Leston to just be like, and I just punched their nugget in the face.
Right?
She's pretty tempted.
That's why I'm like, I'm about to get punched in the face. But like, Well, as
But that would just prove
leader,
you right.
apparently, let's go. I
As
don't
you
know
Okay.
him,
guys
but
stand
good
around
go.
and talk, you all notice a shadow pass over all of you, and you hear the ground rumble as something only about 40 or 50 feet lands next to the party.
It's the freaking
Come
dragon.
on,
With
dude.
that,
Come on.
we are going to end the session here.
It's the dragon.
If that's a fucking dragon, you do know we are all gonna die, right?
I know your situations. Don't think that I do not. We're leaving
I'm
on a
pretty sure
cliffy,
we're all
guys. On a
done.
cliffy.
We're on a cliffy. Oh,
God, I love
I look
what
so
is going
cool.
on
By
with
the
the party
way,
dynamic right
that
now.
role playing lesson is amazing. I was gonna cry.
By the way,
Aw.
Leston, Eve, and Thurnaga, please
Yay.
get another inspiration for that role play.
Definitely.
Because that was an amazing back and forth, and then just Thurnaga coming in like, "We're the bad guys," was amazing. So the three of you for that amazing
we've all
fucking role
killed
play
people,
was
and I'm like,
great.
we did? Oh no!
Hey, everyone kills someone. Everyone's a villain in someone else's story.
I just want to know whose story I'm the villain in. That's what I would love.
I'm the villain in my
Is
own
it some
story.
innocent villager or is it some big
That's what I
bad
mean.
guy?
And then I'm like, could I up my game being their villain? Because if that's the role I am meant to play in their life, I want to do it right and well.
The villain in everyone else's story.
Nah, the only true villain around here is Sync for hating on Team Green so
Mhm.
hard.
Yeah.
Holy
really hate on it. I just
And
don't.
then
I don't understand
lying
that
about
waste of
how
time.
no votes.
Trying to take advantage of an Jack.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jeez,
I
that's
most
the worst.
certainly did not say it got no votes. I'm just saying
Even
we
Miss Ange didn't make
Trying to
vote.
manipulate somebody
Lying
with
and-
brain damage. Do you know how bad that sounds?
Well, I'm Sync.
It's
What do you
fucked
Saying
up.
that Team Green wasn't even an option that was brought up.
I
don't
mean, we
think I
do
did
have to
that.
admit
Saying that was
Sync-
laughed off the ballot. Ah,
Sync is like unknowingly like probably one of the worst.
Mike will get fuzzy.
Wait, what am I?
Like that's something I cannot wait to see. Is that like, like he doesn't realize that like he's been just like massacring people.
Oh my gosh, right?
Do we remember that?
Right.
Me
Think,
massacring
I
people?
just kill everybody.
It's like, yeah, sure. Ion told me to kill him. This gonna be fine.
What's gonna happen is we're all gonna sit by the fire, and
I mean,
everybody's gonna
Sync
talk
knows
about
that
how
he did
they've
a lot
just
of
killed
assassinations, and Sync knows that he did a lot of them for Ion. I just don't know if he ever put two and two together that like they were bad things and that he was being manipulated the whole time.
What?
What's
Of
gonna
course
happen
not. Ion doesn't manipulate. He's just the best. He is like he just loves me and wants me to be
Exactly.
the best of me.
He's so
And
brainwashed, it's leaked out of character.
Yeah.
By
Oh, like,
killing
dude, this
my other
fucking
character's
art,
cousin in
the
front
All
of
or
his
Nothing
child.
Hammer
Yeah.
is so much cooler than I ever could have described it. That is amazing.
It's like, you know, like you guys are saying, like, everyone's the villain of someone's story. Leston is the villain of literally nobody's story except her own, and she's in a party where, like, more than 50% of the party are actual literal murderers, and she hasn't picked up on it yet. Like, she's only...
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. What's gonna happen is we're all
I
gonna
mean,
be
Eve
sitting
just
by
told
the
you that
fire.
she's kind of the villain of her story when she like
Yeah.
killed one person and then got other people captured and or killed.
She, like, is, like, barely processing... Like, Leston barely processed that, but yeah.
Yeah, because she was just so like in her own head about her own thing.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I
is we're all
didn't
just
need
gonna
to
get
like.
drunk.
We don't
We're all
need to
gonna
go
get
back to that. I just needed to prove that like she's probably the most qualified to do good out of this group.
Yeah, Leston
my
is,
my
We don't
alignment
have
is
to
the
revisit
literal.
Leston is convinced that she's the worst person in the party.
By the way, that whole time Eves was making that speech, like Bob and Boblina were both in the bushes, just like giving a thumbs up, like that freaking like How to Train Your Dragon meme, where like he tries to go and do the thing, and like the fucking like Toothless is giving a thumbs up, and he's giving a thumbs up to Toothless.
Like, don't forget the hand on the shoulder trick. Don't forget that.
We practiced this the other night. Yeah.
Just know that was like the most nerve-wracking thing for her.
Dude, you pulled it off though. You
No, that
pulled
was
off
great.
the
It was-
speech.
It was great. It was great. I enjoyed it.
At the end, it started to run on a bit. I had to mute myself to yell at you to just shut up and let it go. But like, you know,
I
No,
didn't
it's
know
good.
how I was supposed to end
it was
that.
solid. It was a solid speech.
I've just decided that nobody knows how to end a conversation because I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you
It's
just
so
end a
bad.
conversation? You just stop
you
talking
shut up and you
just
let people
stare at them?
breathe and respond.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, especially when they have
End on a
take
strong
that
note.
time to like process, and you're like, okay, no one's been talking for a good.
I know. It's like,
20
did I say
seconds.
something wrong? Do you hate me? I take it all back. Never mind. Just
my
forget
favorite
And
thing-
that's
everything.
exactly what my character would do.
My favorite thing is you guys just had like an off the cuff, like really good back and forth, like Lessa and Eve. And like even if I sat down and write something, like I couldn't make it that good. You guys fucking killed it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was awesome.
People got to play their own characters, you know.
Exactly. Fucking
dude.
absolutely amazing improv right there. Like no
Mm.
one wrote anything down for that. That was live.
That's D&D.
That's fucking
boy.
live.
Yeah, no, I less than had to respond to like the two things that have happened. Like, you know, and also like that's the first time she's seen that armor, so that was gonna trigger her. So yeah.
There's a
wanna
lot
say-
of triggering things in these past couple episodes for her. I think.
Yeah.
Really, like I try to trigger at least one person per episode. Unfortunately, a lot of it lately has been Leston, but
Yeah.
just know that everyone has their time.
I mean,
Well, I
you
feel
know-
like it has
Just
been a lot
snap.
with Leston only because we're like helping Leston's friends.
Well, but also,
I really want to go over to Thurnaga, but she lost her memory, so it'd be really hard to do a flashback if she doesn't remember.
but
it.
also, I mean, when you
And then
have
she-
actual literal PTSD, you have more triggers. So
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I've just decided our next little moment is going to be all of us around the campfire drunk, and everyone's just going to confess to all of their slaying, as if it's like funny, like, oh yeah, we all killed people, and Thurnaga and Leston are going to look at each other.
no.
What? Oh.
This is not.
Skage is just
I
like,
don't know
yeah,
how
I
to
killed my
say
brother,
it.
Goblin.
Like,
Blood.
Skange is
I just
probably the
reached
most
out to it.
innocent person.
I just assumed you were talking in self-defense. Like, I assumed
Yeah.
that's what you meant.
And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to like arrest everybody here.
Think is all like, what is self-defense?
Yeah.
The worst part is like the biggest reveal isn't even out yet.
Hmm.
I'm waiting for that.
This Skange is actually Brian! Hold on!
Yeah, they'll never know.
Brown's in cahoot with Ion.
Oh yeah, Brian and Ian are in it together.
Oh man, yes. Saitama Thurnaga is the best.
She's like, okay, and
It's like, yep. You know, you said that you would have difficulty playing somebody who's so monotone, but you're killing it out there.
I'm trying really hard.
she's like,
You are
listen here,
inserting yourself
bitch.
into the right place to say the one word
The
line that you
one-liners,
need to
yeah.
say at every point.
Because I'm like trying not to talk too
We're the
much.
bad
Like,
guys?
no, that's what old Thurnaga would do, and I'm like, but I'm trying to like watch the party interact, and I'm like, okay, I just remembered a few things about everybody, and I'm the leader, so I should say something. Yeah. Like, okay, yep.
It's like, yeah, wait.
Because it's like I
we're
know
bad
these
guys?
things, but I have no idea how to feel about any of it whatsoever.
Yeah, you
Like,
have no context. It's just like, wait,
yeah.
are we bad guys?
Because she's like, we've all killed people.
You guys sound
oh
like
no,
bad guys.
we're
And
bad
you know
people?
that's how like the DM sees all the players. Like all the players have like their own like backstories and kind of like what they want and everything. But like the DM just like hears their actions and just goes, you know what? If I'm not setting these guys up for good shit, it kind of sounds like you guys are just bad guys. If I'm not mulliganing you guys into like a dungeon to help out a town, it sounds like you guys just like killing. I mean, that's not this
Well,
party.
I
That's just like the
mean,
average
who
party of
doesn't?
murder
Guys,
almost. It's
yeah,
just
look
hilarious
at-
to think of. Off the road.
Okay,
and
that's just
they were
hearsay.
eating people.
We have
That's
no
I mean,
proof of that.
you gotta
hearsay.
eat. Jeez.
We haven't even explored and or examined all these rooms about this orc encampment.
Thurnaga also feels uncomfortable seeing
You guys,
a bunch of dead
you
orcs
guys have gotten the
everywhere,
one piece
thinking,
of loot
"Wait, am
that I wanted to give
actually
you in
the
this
bad
temple.
guy?"
I was actually going to give this to Sink since he was the one that was exploring around, but you did it in the demi plane, and then like you guys got out of it, and then some people left. So I was
And
like,
then
all
the
right,
true person.
I was also thinking about like who I've given weapons lately, but I really wanted to do the all or nothing blade. I was actually originally going to make it like a lesson thing. It was going to be like a sword that like when you did the D20 thing, it would grow like 2 times as large.
Yeah, but
I've just have a whole ton of like.
got
But like
weapons
you have
lately.
like the fucking adamantine fire blade, so I'm like.
And I
And
got
she has that
the
cool throwing axe.
which I really
Yeah,
needed
the
because
cool throwing axe.
paladins do not have ranged options. So like I was just like I needed a ranged option, like because I mean javelins are like javelins, but they're not. You know.
You could always invest in the the lightning javelin. That thing is pretty dope too.
Yeah, well, your axe comes back to
Suppose.
you after
I
you throw
actually
it.
don't
That's
have that
just
much
like
money after.
Yeah, that's true.
amazing perk.
All right.
Oh, I
well,
wanna-
next
my
week
egg.
you guys are gonna deal with a big old thing, and
Do our
it's
eggs
gonna be
hatch?
great. And
our
we're gonna move
eggs
the story forward. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.
Do our eggs
Don't
hatch?
kill me.
Do our eggs hatch?
Go ahead. Kill us then. I don't care. It's fine.
Roll a d20.
Are the
Get
eggs
a
edible yet?
19 or 20. Yeah, this is the last roll we'll do for the day. And then I'm
Okay,
out.
okay.
I just remembered
no.
it. And I was like,
I got
what?
19.
What? Oh fuck!
got
Now I
a
gotta look at the
19?
book.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Well, this is gonna be really weird because as soon as that thing like lands, Stage,
You're
you
fucking
feel a
right.
rupture in your pack, and as you do, a slimy baby owl bear climbs out of your backpack and lands on the ground and looks at you and just goes, "Wah." Just
Cliffhanger.
dripping this like egg goo.
Oh my god.
Egg.
An owl bear.
A baby owl bear.
I
This
was
thing has
looking at him
eyes
thinking,
bigger than its
"Gross."
fucking little high pitched noise.
All right, Rennie, where's the drawing of that? We all know you're making one right now.
All right, I gotta bounce out.